In a world in crisis, can three idiots find hope in the darkest of places? Will love conquer all, or will hate win out in the end? This is a show called Hate.
Hello and welcome to a show called Hate, a podcast in which we explore love, hate,
and everything in between.
And everything in between in such a greater meaning.
I got there first. I said it first.
And perhaps a little perspective.
Perspective.
I'm John.
I'm Nick. I said it first. I'm Chris.
Who are you? Oh yeah, he is. Yeah.
You did actually say it first. Yeah.
I got there first.
Bravo. Yeah, you.
Yeah.
He admitted it.
You won.
I won the intro.
You won at podcasting.
Thank you.
You audio mobbed me.
What do I win?
That may be the world's smallest medal.
Yeah.
At podcasting.
Yeah.
I think every white man has won that award.
Yeah. There's so many awards now. For everything, right?
What, for everything? Yeah.
Like, it's impossible not to win one in many ways.
Say that again, please. I need to hear that.
I won 3 awards last year.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
3?
Yeah, I think so.
I only know about one.
One was a marketing award.
Nice.
One was for being a good bloke.
One was a different
What was
kind
for
of
being
mark.
a good bloke?
One was, what was it called?
Who gave you that? Liz?
Yeah.
Wait.
No.
My
One was
awful
at work
wife.
One was at work for being something about comedy or something.
Oh,
guy.
most.
Funny guy. Most makes people look forward to a day in the office or some shit like that.
Ah.
Anyway, I ran a small campaign in order to win that one.
So
What,
when you.
a funny campaign to make people laugh?
Yeah, well, I just said, please vote for me.
So
And
I see,
I'll
that kind of
begin
campaign.
making you laugh.
So
Kind of a politician's
So I
campaign.
Yeah.
can I just clarify that when you're saying your workplace gave you an award for being very funny,
Here we
this
go.
wasn't a very delicate way of describing that HR called you in because of
Yeah.
your humour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I consider to look at it in a positive light.
Yeah.
So I went home and I went to see HR today. I've won an award. It's called the Final Warning Award.
Gave you a bit of paper.
Yeah.
Oh, red ink. Oh, it must be fancy.
Oh, look, it's signed by the boss. Yeah. And there was another one I won. I can't remember it
4?
now. No, 3.
Oh.
Well, you said it. It was
said
like
3.
comedy at work.
Oh, well, I contributed to one of the other marketing awards, I suppose.
Sure.
There was another one.
The big
You said
one
being
was.
a very good boy.
Being a good boy.
Like
Marketing.
The dog award. Marketing. And,
Yeah.
Another one.
And the
for
heist
marketing.
one.
No, the heist was the marketing one.
Yeah.
I just thought no one listening to this would know what a heist award is.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. But that's
It's
like.
a marketing award.
It's a big H.
It's a national marketing award.
It's a heavy H.
Yeah, it is.
You could do some damage with
Yeah.
that.
It was actually a very cool trophy.
It was. It is.
It has to be said.
You still got it? Did
No,
you get
it's in the office now.
Ah.
So-
This is always the way.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to keep
You
it.
do the work, but you've
You
got
never get to keep it.
Well, if I ever leave, I might steal it.
Yeah, that's probably fair. That's the right thing to do.
This was the award ceremony where you got filmed, but you were absolutely shit-faced.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah,
Were you clutching the trophy at the time?
yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's on. It's on YouTube now.
My
They didn't-
cold, dead
shockingly,
hands.
they didn't use much of the interview.
Hard to believe.
There's a clip of me going, "Yeah," and that's all they use.
And it cuts very suddenly, yeah.
It's called they're called the Heist Awards, which is the Higher Education
International Standards Commission.
Telecommunications.
Heist.
Turkmenistan Awards.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it is.
That is a slight bugbear of mine when the acronym word bears no resemblance to the meaning.
I'm gonna
of
have to
the
look
law.
that up.
It's not like you committed grand jewel larceny and
Ooh.
broke into the Louvre and stole some jewels
Yeah.
and therefore got the heist award.
Yeah, like if you...
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you won, like, the stunt award,
Yeah.
but it's good for the standardised testing under nationalised thermometers or
Yeah,
something like that. It's
exactly,
like,
yeah.
There's nothing...
For services in Mercury, you know. And it's like, that was stunned. Did you do a backflip? No.
I
I'm
reckon-
a scientist.
I
There
reckon
you
it's
go.
called... Oh, here we go.
It's the Higher Education Information Services Trust Awards.
Right.
Ah...
There you go.
I reckon it's called heist because
I just told you why.
I reckon they.
Listen, John's going to tell you.
No, to Nick's point,
Oh, man,
it is kind of a heist because they're kind of sneaking it under the radar and making you think it matters. Because honestly, having worked next to
That's what I told the people who read my CV afterwards. Yes.
Well, I'm just saying, having worked next to a university marketing team, you will never see university employees more excited than when the high school awards come around.
Yeah.
Is that right?
It's an internal, and the only people who attend the high school awards are other marketing people.
Let me tell you. Even though these were national awards, we beat John's former employer into second place.
So
And
really what you're
let me
saying
tell
is-
you, that felt good.
What you're saying here is everything John said just then is sour grapes.
Yeah. So people John used to work with were at those awards.
Yep.
And went up and got second place, and then we got first place.
Oh, they got second.
Oh,
though.
well, to be honest, like your lot always cleaned up.
No, we never won one.
Have you not? Oh, wow.
Where I
But now
had
that you're
never
in
won
that
one.
department.
I just
Well, you might like to say that.
I'm saying
I
it.
certainly like to say
I
that.
just always got the impression that your lot were doing it very well, and I always got the impression that we wanted to be like a bit more like you.
Oh, that's very nice.
Our social media's better. Why am I saying ours? I don't work there anymore, but
Yeah, well, maybe the person who ran social media at York, we can't say people's names genuinely because they
No,
technically
because of the incident.
yeah,
because of the GDPR and things, has just left. The social media person at your old employer has just left.
Oh, really?
But our social
They're going to
media person has done very well on their own, and we're like fourth in the country for like university TikToks or something. But she runs it on her own.
What metric is that measured on?
I don't fucking know.
Well,
Some company decides.
well, when our social
Fourth? Maybe fourth.
okay, don't get an award for fourth.
No,
You don't.
get on the podium for fourth.
No.
But she's on her own, and there's departments dedicated to these things.
true.
True.
Is what I told her.
Well, the thing is that you can have a bunch of people working on it, but if you're boring as shit, it's not going to change
Well,
anything.
that's why
still
I'm not
true.
involved in the TikTok side of things. I don't understand.
Well,
it.
when
TikToks.
The Utes, they love it.
when my old department's social media really started taking off.
Second place in the marketing awards.
There you go. But it was having to explain to senior management why getting 1 million views on TikTok for like a funny duck video that had nothing to do with education was actually
important.
really important.
Yeah, very,
and
very important.
yeah.
Or
Exposure.
conversely,
It's about brand exposure.
having to explain to a manager, which you've told me about before, when their boring, like grey, wet video that they came up with has had 6 likes.
Yeah.
And they're like, why? Why isn't it viral?
Why is my video? I want to go viral.
I want to go viral.
Why
I
can't we
want to
do a
go
viral?
Yes. Well, maybe make something interesting. I think it's interesting. Yes, Karen. But what the fuck do you know about what's interesting on TikTok?
How do we go viral? I
do
want
we
to
go
know.
I want virality.
If we knew
If
how to go
anyone
viral,
knew.
well, nobody knows.
Anyone
Yeah.
knew.
Imagine if we knew how to go viral, and then we're still here doing this with no one listening.
I think if we were gonna work it out,
we'd have done it.
we
by
maybe
now.
would have done it by
Yeah,
now.
we'd-
I think
I
that
think we'd
ship
have done it by
long.
now.
And as
long
Syndrome
since
in
out.
The Incredibles says, when everyone's special, no one will.
When everyone's
Yeah, it's
viral.
very wise.
When everyone's viral,
No
then
one's viral.
We need antibiotics.
Very wise words.
It is a bit weird
Syndrome.
when I can sympathise with like the 58-year-old like senior management team because it's like, how do you explain to people who survived the Boer War that having 2 people on staff whose job is to be a professional dingbat and like to be like dancing and filming is actually beneficial?
Yeah.
And worthwhile, yeah.
But it
exactly.
is.
And will
Yeah.
make money.
Because the Ute,
Do you
let
like
me tell
it?
you,
Yeah.
they love those ticks.
There's such a crazy line to walk, though, right? Because if the Utes get a smell of the fact that this isn't quite genuine and that it's just brands masquerading as cool,
Yeah,
it's over.
it's a yeah.
You've got to walk.
You lose
that
your
line.
credibility.
but you've also still got to maintain some sort of. You've got to have an ROI on this, right? You've got to have a KPI of some description,
Yeah.
because otherwise it is actually pointless. The TikToks are pointless unless they're getting students through the doors, right?
Yeah.
What was great about my job as an internal comms officer is that we did not have a KPI to speak of.
Thank Christ.
Some might say that no one cared.
Yes.
But we tried. I tried.
I tried to keep people happy.
It was a lonely
Ultimately,
vigil.
I failed.
end of watch. Yeah, but this is where like we had this used to really gem my marbles, but there was an external design agency that the university would pay a lot of money
Oh yeah.
to
Yeah.
do.
If you can go freelance as a designer,
Yeah.
There's
you know.
maybe. So.
Well, the thing is, like,
yeah,
but this
yeah,
was the thing that they wouldn't listen to, like Bob or Kevin over here who had an opinion because
Who've
you're
been
nobody
working for the university
yeah,
for like 20 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And it is skilled, but no one would care because this agency, for which we are paying like 50 grand a year or something, I don't know, or something like
Absolutely
that,
mental.
would go like,
And then someone, a designer internally would be on like 12k.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And they wouldn't listen to them
For the,
either.
for the
No.
same,
Well, at the end of the
ostensibly
day,
the same
a good
job.
idea is a good idea. A bad idea is a bad idea. It doesn't
Sure.
really matter where it comes from.
True.
But if the sign above the door makes the agency
Yes.
seem that much more exciting,
Oh, sure.
and they would do like a monthly or like a bi-monthly. It was just like added value. They send like a PDF brochure over, which was like the hot trends in education marketing, and that would get distributed among all of us, going like, please read this, it's really interesting. And it'd be little things like, it was just so like, kids really like TikToks, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, that's for 50 grand, really.
Coral is a good
This
colour this
this
month.
demographic.
Colour of the year 2018.
Coral was.
Coral was the colour of the year.
I do quite like coral, actually.
We use coral.
Yeah.
Here we go.
What do you mean? Colour of the year. Who decides that?
trend
2018,
colours.
yeah.
Who decides that?
I don't know.
Trends.
Trends, people.
Someone does,
People
some
in
agency.
trends.
Some agency.
What's the current colour of the year?
That's a good
Well, I
question.
don't know. That's an
I can
excellent
find out.
question.
That's why you should find that
Because
out.
there was like a couple of
Maybe
years
it's not
ago,
been
it was
announced yet.
like latte or something
yeah.
like that, and
Yeah.
everyone was like, it's just like an off-brand.
Well, a latte technically isn't one colour, is it really?
I think if you're looking down on it,
It's
Down the
looks
barrel.
white. Looks
Yeah.
white to me. A latte. The
coral's
foam
like
is,
that-
The foam is white.
what?
The foam on a latte is white. Foam
If you leave it long enough, when it's not called
Wow.
foam though, is it? It's called latte.
is it?
Yeah.
But that's a different colour, latte foam.
Oh, I see. I remember when Gloucester Rugby invented a colour called Oxblood, and they designed an away shirt.
Have they invented that? I mean, oxes have.
I don't
blood.
know. Presumably, someone found a hex code that hadn't been used yet,
Oh,
and went,
fuck
"Oh
me.
yeah, that'll do."
Used in what? I guess somebody somewhere has used quote unquote ox blood.
They must have.
Randomly, you could
They
spin a
must have.
colour wheel and just
Yeah.
So Pantone apparently are the ones that decide
Oh,
the colour of
okay.
the year.
That's-
Whether or
that's-
not that's the trending. hot
That's fine. I accept that.
2026 has been decided. It's
Oh.
a colour called Cloud Dancer.
I don't like that.
Guess what colour Cloud Dancer is?
grey.
You're very close.
White.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But
a shade of white.
a particular white though.
Yeah,
isn't
which
it?
is therefore kind of a bit grey.
I
like
don't
what you said.
just. There are basically 12 colours.
What a fucking shit option that is.
Just
white.
Just go right. Just like Chinese Year of the Zodiac. Just like go, this year it's blue.
Yeah.
Just that's it. It's
Here's a
blue this
description
year.
of Cloud Dancer.
Okay, here we go.
A lofty, balanced white
Oh no.
that brings a whisper of peace and quiet reflection.
I don't like that at all. I don't
if-
like that at all.
Does it go as far as? I mean, it's Pantone, so they probably won't. But does it list like the hex code of
It
Cloud
lists,
Dancer?
the Pantone code, 11-4201.
Oh, sure.
There you
Okay.
go. You can put that
Would
into
it
your
be?
fucking library.
But what if the hex code was like FFFFG?
One.
Yeah.
Like it's like
Yeah.
yeah.
That's probably what it is.
2025 was Mocha Mousse, a warm, comforting brown.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
And
of.
2024 was Peach Fuzz, a gentle, fruity
These
colour.
aren't colours. These are just random paint samples.
They would disagree with you.
Well, there could be jelly beans as well by the.
they,
like paint-
they all
paint-
sound delicious, actually.
Paint samples and
I'd
paint
eat
colours
Mocha
have
Mousse.
all sorts of crazy old names, don't they?
That's the thing.
We were going to paint our bedroom cool mint.
Oh yeah,
Cool something.
we've got a wall in our house called Goose Down,
Goose down. No, goose down.
which is actually a quote from Top Gun Maverick. That's
Yeah.
not necessarily true.
That,
Could be.
It could be.
the feature
Or
wall.
from like a hunting video.
Perhaps.
Goose down.
Goose down.
Goose down. Goose down.
Goose down.
The
Move in.
Oxblood.
The deep blue wall in the room, my little office,
Yeah.
is sapphire salute.
Lovely.
Oh.
Very nice.
Rich.
Every
I
day.
accept it for paint. That's fine because you need to sell the paint ultimately.
Yeah.
Yeah, to middle-aged idiots like us.
Yeah, exactly.
But the thing is, but like that's for colour of the year. It's like it's a marketing gimmick, is it? Because like 2018,
Mm.
it was that coral, that weird neon coral colour,
The sort of
and
orange
and it was one of the university's key colours, and
Yes.
in fashion, it was everywhere.
on trend.
So that's like, so it's like people are going, we're going to use it. But who's using Cloud Dancer? It's not like every brand is now going to be like off white.
I feel like Pantone is struggling to make money.
Yeah.
Well, Pantone's like I watched a whole video about this. Isn't it kind of like? No, I was going to say like a strong word like racket, but like
I'd say racket.
yeah, like yeah, it's like
I mean, they just managed to corner the market first to sell colours to people. I mean, come on, guys.
There can't be many brands that's primary colour is essentially white.
What, primary brand colour?
Yeah, as a logo.
Ooh, there's a thought.
It'd be white on something.
Usually, because like a lot of brands would have a reversed version of
Exactly,
their brand,
yeah,
which would
exactly.
then, of course, be
Or like a
white.
monotone.
for Arctic missions.
For the Arctic
Like-
missions.
like
Or a
Batman. Batman.
like a monotone version of their logo. A lot of companies do that, but not the primary.
It would be
logo
foolish
colour.
potentially to have white as your brand colour, because then you can't do things like
paper's white.
reversing and mono.
Paper's white.
Yeah.
Paper is
You
white.
save
put
a
your logo
lot,
on a
of,
paper
lot
piece
of money
of
on
paper.
ink, though.
You would.
That's true, you would.
Yeah.
So there's our logo, and I can't see it.
Can't see it. That's
it
the
is
magic
there.
of branding.
It is there.
It's there.
I
We printed it.
Yeah.
I can't
Can't do that. Try.
I can't tell
Try
if
it.
I can't tell if I'm doing Pantone dirty here.
Do them dirty. I don't
But I
care.
watched a whole video about this.
Yeah.
And
Do
the
it
idea
dirty,
was that they don't own the color because you can't physically own a color.
No, I think that's true. Yeah, yeah.
The only thing they do own and kind of have a copyright on is the brochure
Yeah.
and the guides.
That's the sort of wild thing, is they're
Yeah.
kind of selling you an idea
Yes.
in a way. But at the end of the day, like, they're so desperate to maintain that spot colouring and therefore their Pantone that they sell is of a certain kind of value. And the thing is, people keep buying into it
Yeah.
because there's this idea that, oh, well, you know, if I've got a Pantone in my brand identity, then that colour is always going to be consistent. Whereas if that gets mixed in an inkjet with CMYK or whatever,
Yeah.
it could vary.
Oh, the thing I found absolutely mad was they went to in this video, they went to some New York, like press. It's like hot, big machines. It's a proper good old fashioned printing press or whatever. And there's one guy who's the color master.
Yes.
And the Pantone cards are basically just a recipe card.
Yeah.
And he has these stock colors, and it's like, oh, you got to make some cloud dancer. And you're like, okay, so it's so it literally is you need 70 grams of
Mist.
mist,
Of actual coffee beans.
Yeah. 2 grams of frog's anus.
I know.
16 grams of scarecrow aneurysm.
Where I work, we're very big on our colour.
Your
Brand
color,
colour.
Brand colour, which is red. I know the hex code,
off the top
off the top of my head. I could give it to you.
Yeah.
I
the Pantone
used to know.
I don't know. I don't use pen because I do emails normally rather than print stuff. I do print things, but the designer deals with it, and then I just review it.
You're saving the world.
But the emails, I know the hex codes to put into for buttons and dividers and this, that, and the other. But
You've exposed the fact now. I used to intimately know the brand green for QAA, which I used to work for.
Yeah.
I used to have that ingrained in my skull. It's gone now.
Yeah.
You just reminded
Thank
me.
goodness.
That knowledge is good.
D6001C. There you go.
What's that?
D6001C.
I don't use that. No one listening.
No one
use
listening.
That.
Yeah,
It's
we'll beep
taken.
that out.
If anyone Googles that now, I'll find them because I have access.
Yeah.
What, to Google? To
Go-
back end?
yeah, Google.
Oh my god, it's Jason Bourne.
I have access to Google's hex code for that colour.
Yeah.
Wow.
Probably.
Thing is, I could
Maybe.
use that colour
Yeah.
and there'd be fuck all
You
could do
could,
about
but
it.
yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'd fight you.
Well, just
Someone must be using that colour somewhere
That's
else.
the thing.
well, not to ignore what he just said and keep talking about my thing, but my point.
What are we talking about?
Well, my point. The only thing I want to say with Pantone is
Oh, God.
all they sell you is a recipe card on how
Yeah.
to make cloud dancer.
Yeah, man.
But if it's 70 grams of putrid skunk weasel, it's okay, but you've got to be really accurate.
Yeah.
Because if I get that slightly wrong, it's not pure anymore.
And this is
it?
where I think the whole fucking scam
Yeah,
I'm gonna
well,
say
there it is. Well,
falls
yeah.
down, because the whole gimmick of Pantone is, because it isn't subject to random CMYK mixing in an inkjet printer, for example, your brand red, let's say, if you had it in Pantone, is always going to be that red. No matter
Yes.
which printer in whatever part of the world prints it,
Yes.
it will always be that. But that alone is dependent on the skill of the mixer at that print shop.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it could still not be.
Still be on. Yeah.
And the thing
Yeah.
is, okay, yeah, there's
that's
a
as
system.
close as you can get
There's
it.
a system in place that's
Pantone
better than
match
inkjet
it.
is. That is true, because you could print 2 sheets of paper off the same inkjet printer, one after another, and the colours could be different. Which, that's a bit of shit.
But the designer at our place always talks about Pantone matching, and it's that's as close as you can possibly get.
Yeah.
Yes.
With that, you can print as a variable. You can't do anything else from your
The best
end.
thing you can
Yeah.
do doing brand design, particularly if you're building a lead brand colour, is you pick a colour that can be both simultaneously exactly the same, both in Pantone and CMYK mixing. And then that way, most of the time, you can just CMYK it, or for digital use, like you said, with hex codes and stuff. And then the instant, maybe one time that you want to do a 5-spot kind of get that colour exactly right, it will be exactly the same.
Yeah.
That's the best thing you could do.
It really bugged me when you first explained that RGB space is bigger than CMYK space, which is bigger than Pantone space or whatever. The idea,
Color is not objective.
yeah, like nothing is consistent.
Nothing is true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it feels
no,
that
yeah.
way. It's
It
like
does.
everything
It's
is an
awful. It's
illusion.
miserable.
Yeah,
It's miserable.
I like that bugged you.
it does
Just
bug
like,
me. Yeah,
oh,
it's
no.
like I don't
That's
understand
really going to affect my sleep.
because I like to tell myself in the quiet hours, you're very smart and clever. you're a very clever man, John. You understand.
You're doing
things.
very well, John.
And then I realise I don't really understand certain
Yeah.
things, and
Well, we're very, very close to RGB printing being something.
You've been saying this for 8
I
years.
know,
Yeah.
I know. But the thing is, there's some of them are quite good, and I've seen some results and stuff. They'll never be the full RGB space, but they'll be way
Yeah.
bigger than CMYK. And then Pantone are going to be very scared.
So, a hex code, right?
Hex
We're
code.
talking RGB here.
Yes.
That can print. Sorry, no, not. Don't. Oh, God's sake, John, don't talk about print. A hex code could represent any color in
Yeah.
existence. Any color in existence, you can find a hex
That's
code.
a great question. I'm pretty sure that's true.
Yeah.
Yes, because the RGB space is the biggest of all.
Yes.
And so that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I'm scared to know whether the hex code code system has enough resolution to cover every fucking color.
Is there a
that
system?
May not be true.
Is there a hex code system? Like, so let's say I select red and then I select a slightly different red.
Yes,
There's no, the digits don't change in a system, do they? Or do they?
they do.
They
yes.
do. Oh, they do.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
fine.
The thing is,
I've never tried it, but should I going up and down and
you
side
could.
to side?
I guess you could argue there's infinite shades between any two colors in the spectrum, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you could pick any two of those, and then you could say there's infinite shades again between those.
Yeah.
So at some point,
That's a
the
good
hex code resolution will fall down.
Yeah.
That's a good
And I
point.
don't know what the best answer to that is. The answer might be limited by the fact that computers can only make a certain number of colors, although that is very high now.
Yeah.
There
Because
was a time when it was like 256, and that was
Yeah.
it. You know,
'Cause
and
if-
now there's many more.
Because if you go like pure MS Paint, 1993 Windows 3.1
Is what I mean.
red,
Just blue is the color of the year. Done.
Yeah.
yeah. But if you go to like
Windows 98.
OG red,
Yes.
Like-
Red 1.
like 255 red,
Yeah, yeah. It's a good way of putting it, yeah.
that's the most basic early computers red you can imagine.
Yeah. But there's limits there.
Yeah.
Right? Because then a new screen comes out 5 years later that can do a brighter, more vivid red than the previous screens could. LCD or OLED or whatever. Right? Now suddenly the space has changed. And this is what I think the problem is all the time. The software's chasing the hardware and it's all chaotic. And then you've got printers as well, which, again, let's not get into that.
Nick, you are the most you're the most skilled
Colour git, I
person.
thought you
Yeah.
were saying.
Colour
You're a
git,
colour
yeah.
git. You
Colour
are.
Yeah,
git,
you're
right,
a colour
yeah.
git, aren't you?
Why is it 255? Why is that the highest number?
So, well,
Because it's the highest.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a good point. Yeah.
so it's 255 because of 256 color space. That's where that was built from, and that's because of
Look at his face.
like bit stuff. So it's computer shit.
Because 256 is a magic computer
It's
number.
one of those
isn't
computer
it?
numbers. Yeah. One of those special computer numbers. So you remember the Game Boy?
Yeah. Intimately.
That
yeah.
has a 4-bit color screen,
Right.
which is not color, right? Because it's basically black,
Yeah.
no black, and 2 blacks in between. But
Shadow
technically,
space.
yeah,
Yeah.
technically it's the same technology as a color screen, except for the fact that the 4 colors it can do are just shades of black.
Okay.
Right. So then if you imagine extending that up to the first color screens, it would only have been a number of colors that a chip on a computer system could call to in software, right?
Right.
So you would send a binary or potentially more complex than binary code to a CPU and it would call and bring back a color in a pixel, right?
Okay.
And in the early days, those had to be those binary numbers, which were doubling up, so 4 to then 8 to then 16 to then 20, no, 32, and then up and up and up. 256 was one of those
64.
doubling numbers, 64,
128.
128, and then 256.
256.
And then
There
I
we go.
think the reason we ended up sat around naming RGB colors up to 255, which is technically 0 to 255, so 256 bits, is because we were left in that 256 color space where we have many, many, many colors, and so we don't really change it anymore.
The thing I'm upset about at the moment
oh,
is I'm understanding all of this.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. I used to
You
dream.
talk to me about video games, and I literally there's just a duck with a tambourine in my head, just smacking
all
it
of that.
like that. But
Yeah.
that I understood.
Oh, I'm honoured. Thank you. You
So-
were going to ask a follow-up.
Well, my question was going to be: so you could
Yes.
double 256, which of course we all know the answer to. So I'm not going to bore you by saying.
Yeah, we all know that.
512.
Oh, he's done it.
Yeah.
Look at
That you see that easy. Well,
Mathematics in
you
the
didn't
room.
have to do it.
I just
But
did
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But the thing is, I don't think we're beholden to bitage or bit rate anymore. That's just the origin of where those numbers came from.
Right.
And we're still using them as an old way to code color. but that's where it originated.
It's like the appendix, but it's just
exactly.
It sticks around. We
It's
don't
a
know why.
leftover handy way of codifying colour.
It's very messy business.
Do you think anyone's still listening?
Were they listening to begin
Well,
with? That's a question. Yeah.
That would require them to start listening, wouldn't it? Yes, quite. Touche.
Got me there.
Yeah, got me on a technicality.
What colour is puce?
Oh God.
Puce. Is puce
Is that the?
brown? Puce a brown?
Is
don't
it a browny purple?
How do you... Oh, yeah, it's that, isn't it?
Puce.
How do
Yeah.
you spell it?
Puce.
Oh, that's simple.
Okay.
Puce.
Yeah.
Puce.
Yeah.
Of a dark red or purple brown colour.
I've just got pink and brown as two
Yeah,
options
it's-
there, which is
Oh,
really
that's good to
useful.
know, yeah.
Thanks.
What-
It looks more pink to me on the
What
old.
colour is taupe?
Taupes are brown.
T-O-
Yeah, that's puce.
Yeah.
Puce
yeah.
is like a dusty pink.
like a cherry yogurt.
Taupe is... I'm sure taupe is a brown.
Yeah, it's like a
Beige brown.
grey brown.
Oh wow, yeah, that's very grey. Yeah.
There's some darker taupes there.
Well, this is annoying as well. Like, how can you have different taupes?
Well, I think it's the difference between whether the name is
Taupe.
a sort of... There are official names for shades and colours.
Right.
And then there are the made-up names, like Cloud Dancer and shit like that.
Oh, I suppose because.
So for all we know, taupe might be one of those made-up ones.
Well, even like beige. There's probably like a ton.
That's true.
Of
That's
yeah,
almost like
beiges,
a group
actually.
of colours,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Actually, I'm just being an asshole. If I say why isn't there one red? There's so many reds.
And also, like, people go, yeah, there's so many reds because there's Scarlet. But I don't think anyone knows what fucking Scarlet is. I don't think that's codified.
Really. Captain
That-
Scarlet.
That's it. That's
But
it.
was Captain Scarlet?
I don't know. I don't
Or was he
know.
just red?
Was he vermilion?
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
The
green.
thing about colour.
I don't know.
The thing about colour is
Here we go.
you can't explain colour, can you?
Oh,
You can't describe colour to someone.
Yeah.
Like because at the moment we're trying to teach
familiar,
Jacob
right.
colours. And it's like I can't explain what colour is beyond pointing at it and going red
you can start talking about
or
wavelengths.
green. Yeah. I probably won't.
I said,
Probably
Daddy,
won't.
that's a car. I know, son, but
But you can't describe a colour to someone who's blind, for example, could you? You couldn't
No.
say to someone that's
No,
red, that's
they,
green.
It's really interesting hearing
How
blind
do you
people
describe colour?
talk about hearing about.
I think
colour.
about this a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They just don't have any concept of what it is. They seem to understand that you're able to differentiate things being different colours, but they don't know why.
Yeah.
Which
But then
is
if I
really
said
weird.
if I said to a blind person, for example, "Oh, red's quite an angry colour or a passionate colour,"
They say,
it's like,
"Who's-
what does that mean?
they say, who said that?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's get into my house.
And we'd all laugh. We'd all enjoy that. But what does that mean?
I think
What would that mean to someone who doesn't know what red is?
I think I remember in primary school, this was like a very like baby's first philosophy thing. I think somebody,
and I'm still thinking about it.
yeah, but somebody in class, I can't remember who it was.
I think I know what you're going to say.
heard the whole. Oh, so when you see red,
Are you
right,
seeing the same
the
colour
same
as
red,
Yeah, we might
and then
not be.
that kind of just spread through like a whoa, like mind blown.
might not
Because
We
the
might
only
not
thing
be.
we have in common is that we can both point at a thing and say it's red.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But you might be seeing something completely different.
Yeah,
Mad, isn't it?
yeah, and your parents tell you that's red.
Yeah,
So
you're
you
like,
know
okay,
that.
cool,
All right,
fine. Yeah. And to be fair, it's written down.
Which
So
is really helpful.
But I think I'm might be
I
be green.
think a lot of scientists have weighed in on this and said that it's...
They're always sticking their auras in, aren't they?
You know what they do?
Scientists, bloody hell!
They actually ruin a lot of this shit.
Fucking
Because that
hell.
was a really exciting thought experiment. Right?
Yeah.
Until a scientist weighed in and went, well, the wavelengths
Well,
are
actually-
consistent, and how they react
actually-
with your retina is probably consistent.
Actually,
So
scientifically and objectively, fuck off.
We were
How
having
about-
fun.
We're just talking here. Fuck
How,
off.
how do you get in?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. We've got a blind guy. We've got a scientist.
We asked a scientist. Oh God,
It's like a regular Sesame Street
Jeez.
episode.
I wish you wouldn't.
fun sponges.
Yeah, so that's
Oh,
gone,
the fun sponge.
The fun
Like
sponge.
that.
That's
pretty
fun.
good.
Yeah,
ironically.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see this expose about
Exposé.
these supposed color blindness curing glasses?
Oh, I've seen lots of content
I've
around
seen
that.
the
yeah.
glasses, but I did not see the expose.
Yeah, there's a couple of companies claiming they're these like badass looking Geordie LaForge. Well, no, they're more like shakes, but you put them on.
okay.
and
I've
it's
seen a
meant
lot
to-
of clips of people putting on
And then
certain
bursting into
equipment,
tears.
and then exactly.
They
Yeah.
instantly start crying.
Yeah.
Anyway, so a guy did a video where he pointed out the obvious that like this is utter lies.
Yeah.
And then he cut to footage because apparently Logan Paul or Jake Paul or one of them
One of
is,
the awful
is
Pauls.
colorblind.
Oh, really?
And now he's just after that punch he took, he's just blind.
he has to eat liquid food.
But
That was something else.
actually, let's talk about that. Fucking hell.
That was don't fuck with actual boxers.
Unbelievable.
It was. I saw the clip. It's very funny.
I saw the clip, and I
very
honestly
funny.
thought that can't be real.
Yeah.
Because he hit him so hard. Like that.
He knocked him into next week. He really
He
did.
broke his jaw in two places.
And that looked like quite, for as Anthony Joshua, for his usual standard, it looked like quite a basic
Yeah.
right hook.
But his face,
Not a good
like,
shot or anything.
exploded.
Yeah.
Like I've clearly just never seen someone get hit that hard in the face because like a halo of sweat.
Yeah,
just like
it really was. It was
like
an outline of his face in sweat.
Yeah.
But his actual face was in a different postcode.
It was unreal.
Yeah.
It's like dropping a birthday party jelly on the kitchen floor.
Yeah. It was incredible.
To be honest, I'm amazed his head was still attached
I know.
after that. That was unreal.
You can't unless you're a professional boxer, don't get into the ring with a professional boxer.
Very stupid boy.
Honestly.
Very stupid boy.
Yeah, because I don't doubt that.
It was like when Homer fought Dredrick Taintum.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a completely different thing.
Yeah, it's like, do you have a message for Homer Simpson before the fight? Yes, I hear he's a nice man. I have nothing against him, and I wish him well, but I will make an orphan of his children.
Yeah. Yeah. But the gambit is Homer can take a punch, and then he gets one punch from Dredrick Tatum, and everyone's just like, fuck. And that's what it was like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
No, because I'm not saying like, I'm a real man. I would have won that fight. So no, I would have died.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is, I will never step into a ring.
No,
I can't imagine
I'm smart enough. At least.
being hit that hard and surviving.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine what that feels like.
No, I stub my toe occasionly, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh no.
Yeah.
Ow.
I hope my toe survives this.
I'm God's bravest soldier. I don't deserve this.
Yeah.
Life is hard for me.
I've been punched a few times at Bushido,
Yeah.
but never in the face and
I
incredibly
got
hard.
punched in the face at a nightclub once.
And you're all right.
Well,
I've been
That was
punched in
weird,
the face
that.
by bully people.
Yeah.
But and I guess maybe it is the same because it's like it's a really weird shock, isn't it? Like you don't really feel it in the moment,
Yeah.
you feel it later.
Yeah,
In
it's
fact,
not
you almost
particularly.
feel invincible in the moment.
It's not
like,
painful
didn't hurt at
particularly, and it's afterwards you're like, oh, that smiled.
all.
Something.
Yeah, but I got hit in like the bridge of my nose.
Ugh.
I got smacked in
my
my jaw
skin
and
broke.
Boof.
You've had I mean, we've talked about this on air before, but you've had a lot of bad luck.
I have had a lot.
Yeah,
of
a
bad
tremendous amount of bad luck.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But then, maybe some of the punches were less bad luck and more bad agents.
Well,
Yeah.
I think most of the time I've been punched, people have gone for my stomach,
The soft part.
That'll take you out.
and I turned out fine.
Oh, my gut chubs.
Oh no!
Hey, you know what? That might explain something.
It could
I just
actually,
suddenly thought.
yeah. It's like I saw something the other day saying like, "Oh man, like a six pack, you must work out." It's like, no, I just shit a lot.
I'm tensing it now,
Yeah,
all the
I know.
time.
Yeah.
Got to force it
Yeah.
out.
I swear I was talking about something before.
Well, you were talking about Paul with some colourblind.
Oh,
And then we
yeah.
shifted to
Colourblind
So this guy did
glasses.
his expo.
Oh no!
Oh no, Christ!
Put your mouth on it. Get your mouth on it. Oh,
Come on,
yeah,
John.
Yeah, get your mouth on it. Yeah.
What is it with the beers tonight?
Well, before we came on air,
Honestly.
the beers we have as the first round of beers exploded on us,
Yeah, all of them.
and now this one's exploding as
2-1.
well.
Hard to believe that the corner shop would have put damaged produce on the
I don't.
shelves.
I'd refuse to
I
believe
can't
that.
believe that. That
Anyway,
seems very unlikely.
all I was trying to say is this guy did this video proving scientifically, as we may well have expected, that
Should have really.
no sunglass in the world will cure color blindness.
I
And
feel stupid now.
and then he cut to footage of one of Logan Paul or Jake Paul's podcasts where he'd done the whole thing about putting on. It was a sponsored bit, and he'd put on the glasses, and he starts weeping with joy because
So what is the difference then, if anything, with then people with these glasses?
they just make
on?
it higher contrast.
Right. Okay.
They pipe everything up a bit.
Yeah, it's the same way I think like racing drivers might wear
Yeah.
shit like that just so they see the road a little better. Yeah, and Logan Paul on his podcast going like, "Yeah, man, he just says it. He just says, "Yeah, man, we did a sponsored ad for these glasses that cure color blindness. Put it on, no difference at all." And I'm like, "Shit, they're filming." So I just lied.
Yeah.
He said that,
Yeah, I just lied.
but he knows he's getting paid, so that's all he gives a
Yeah,
shit about, right?
and he knows he's being filmed as well when he says that. He just says, "I just lied."
It's weird that would have no repercussions for him.
I'd like to say give it time, but I'm not even sure that will work.
I don't know anything either of those two do except the boxing.
Yeah.
That's all I know about either of them.
They are those kinds of awful, like, young creators who don't really do anything.
I know they're
but
on.
are famous.
They're on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
And their YouTube consists of just being personalities.
They're
on
there.
YouTube.
Just they're there.
I'm very grateful that I've never actually watched any content with either of them.
No,
in.
I have.
I only one of them being punched in the face
Yes.
because that was very funny.
That's the content worth watching.
Genuinely, I can't recall that I've ever.
I've watched a good few Logan Paul
No.
videos for my sins, and I never enjoyed one of them. But I was weirdly sort of like hate watching, but fascinated to know like what is it with this guy.
Was that when he was his big mansion?
Yeah, that was he was
like-
living in his mansion. He had this sort of cast of characters which were ostensibly his mates,
I see.
but you know,
Hired goons.
he would just do pranks with them,
Yeah.
or he would just do like taste things with them, or
Yeah.
or he'd go on a trip somewhere with them, or whatever. And it was just like, you know, it was just like a bunch of asshole goofballs.
Yeah.
And you'd think it sounds kind of tame and no one's getting hurt, except for the fact that, like, he's an awful, awful person. He's a really bad role model. And then he does actually genuinely sometimes do some really horrendous things,
Yeah.
like when he went to Japan and laughed at dead people and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
it's
I do know about that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was him.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh right, okay.
And
yeah.
just pissed off Japanese people around the cities and stuff.
And I guess you could say, like, okay, well, maybe he's a little edgy, but, like, at least him and his friends are having a good time. But then maybe it'd be, like, you know, one of his mates is Bazzy Pete. It's like, hey, guys, we're
he
doing
gets around, doesn't he?
Bazzy
Pete.
He's gone up in the world, actually.
Yeah,
yeah, he's one of
Hey,
Low
guys,
Gang.
we're doing an epic prank tonight. So we've put venomous snakes in Bazzy Pete's bed,
Yeah.
and now we're going to film it. You know, and he just
Classic.
like, yeah, and then we set fire to the door handle so he can't,
he
get,
can't
out.
get out.
And it's like,
This
lol,
isn't actually
lol.
this is actually a fun prank.
Yeah.
This is borderline abuse.
So yeah, some of the description of the word prank is interesting now because like sometimes it's like I threw a brick at him
Yeah.
and that's a prank.
not-
Yeah.
It's not a prank.
Can't get annoyed. It's a
That's
prank.
just throwing a brick.
Yeah.
That's not a prank by definition.
Yeah, I
Quite.
chained him to the steering wheel of a boat
Yeah.
and then I scuttled it.
Yeah,
And I
Lol.
keel called him.
Yeah.
a prank has a setup and a payoff, and it's
Yeah.
ostensibly a practical joke.
I
Not
think
just throwing a brick.
I think there's a core part of a prank has to be that the person you're playing the prank on is fooled in some way.
Yes.
Into thinking that something that isn't true currently is.
Yes, that
Yes.
is a prank.
I think that's the backbone of a prank.
Yeah.
Maybe the ultimate prank is that he thought he was his friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
And he
That's
actually just
good
put a
prank.
power
Then he
drill
lobbed
up
a
his
brick at
ass.
him.
That is a good prank. The YouTubers do well now on all the reality shows in the UK anyway.
Oh, are they...
Angry Ginge.
Angry
who's that?
Ginge.
He's a football YouTuber.
Right, and he's now on TV.
He won the Jungle.
Did
He
he?
was in the jungle.
He won
Is
it.
that still going?
Yeah. We watched the Jungle.
I've got to ask, are
Maybe.
Ant and Dex still presenting
Yeah,
Jungle?
big time.
So their career's doing all right.
yeah.
They'd have no reason to diversify.
Is Saturday Night Takeaway
They do.
still happening?
They've rested that.
Rested.
It got a bit crap.
Okay.
They do a game show called Limitless Win, which is people have to like answer questions. All the answers are numbers.
There's no upper cap on how much they can win.
no,
We're
technically.
Oh my God.
We're inventing new
But
numbers.
it's quite difficult. Like all the answers are numbers like what's the diameter of like a digestive biscuit in centimeters, for example, something like that.
Okay.
So they have to be under the right answer or on the right
Right on
answer.
it.
And the only way you can earn money and go above certain thresholds is to be correct. But the questions obviously get more and more obscure and things like that, so it's quite hard to
Sounds impossible.
actually. Yeah, it's quite hard to win. But
That's
it's
like
called
counting-
limit. Theoretically, you could go on forever.
Okay.
I
So what? So, but the takeaway point here is that Ant and Dec's TV career is doing fine.
Oh yeah.
Can you explain then why they are now doing Belter Box?
What the hell is that?
It's their YouTube channel.
They've started a YouTube channel.
Have you not seen the ads for Belter Box?
No. Belter. But why is it called that?
Because it's like belter. You know,
Belter?
oh, it's a right belter. You know,
Are they famous for saying that?
No.
they're a bit.
Not that I
northern,
know.
aren't
They're
they?
Geordies. Maybe
They were
Geordies
regional
say,
ones.
That's a belter. Howie.
Belter,
Yeah,
have they?
Hawaii.
Howie, man.
Yeah,
That's a belter.
Hello.
I've never heard of that.
So they've
no.
got their own YouTube channel,
I see.
and it's simultaneously
It's weird. It's wild.
old clips of them when they were younger,
Right.
doing TV shit. Like,
Right.
was it
Why
FM
is it
on
called-
SMTV?
Yeah, were they SMTV Live
They
with
were,
Cat
yeah.
Dealey?
That's fine. I guess that's fine if they have a YouTube
No,
channel.
no, bear
Why
in
is it
mind.
not called Ant and Dec?
Quite.
Well,
They have guests and shit, maybe, so that might be partly why.
Right.
But yeah, you're right. It could still be called Ant Deck. So they've got all these old clips
Yeah.
from like decades ago.
Yeah.
Right?
Dec.
And then
Decades.
and then they're also doing new shit.
Right.
as Ant and Dec
I
today.
see.
Like, Ant and Dec make a risotto, and then the
Oh.
thumbnail is them covered in shit. 'Cause for some reason, it's gone everywhere.
That
I
is
don't know.
that is funny.
And then they get like their mates in, like Stuart Mulhern.
Stephen Mulhern.
Stephen Mulhern. Remember him? He was an
Yeah,
old
I know
face.
Steve
Yeah,
Mulhern is,
he looks
yeah.
like Dec's kidney donor.
Yeah.
And
he is pretty much a good blend of the two of them, actually.
He's like a hybrid.
Looks
fusion
wise.
form.
So what? And I think the wildest point, which I think Nick was getting at, is they're doing brand new content now, and they're both like 56 or whatever. So they
Yeah,
look like
getting on
56-year-olds.
They are, yeah.
But then they have playlists, and they have like an SMTV Live playlist.
Right.
So then they're like 20.
Yeah.
They have a Saturday night takeaway
Clips
playlist.
Yeah.
And then they're in like in their 40s.
Yeah.
And then I think they might have some clips from the jungle or something like
Yeah,
that.
or Britain's Got Talent.
They've been doing the jungle for like 20 years or
Yeah.
something.
So it's a wild channel. But then also
Yeah.
now it's like, and join us today while we test chicken nuggets.
I suspect because a lot of these clips do well, like, you know, people watch them back.
Yeah.
They wanted to cash in on the fact that people are watching these clips back, right? By
Yeah.
bringing it under one umbrella and selling advertising packages
But how are they getting?
and making sure people are watching it through them rather than just on random YouTube channels.
But do you suppose it's their old it's their own production company? Like how do
oh
they
yeah,
own?
I'm pretty sure they have.
How do
something
they
like that,
own
yeah.
clips from SMTV Live? That's so
I
old.
don't know. They may have purchased them, perhaps.
Yeah.
And then are reaping in the advertising horde.
But I guess it's designed for like people our age.
Yeah, oh,
we're
yeah.
meant to go like, oh, I remember SMTV
that.
Live.
I
You know,
loved it.
I like Ant and Dec, for the record. I think they're good fun. But they increasingly diversify their provision to capitalize on everything. Definitely,
Yeah,
they know what they're worth. I think Ant and Dec.
they're in a crazy position.
Yeah,
It seems to be where they might.
they're pretty much untouchable.
Yeah.
Because Ant obviously had a lot of problems a few years ago,
yes.
and even then they won Presenter of the Year at the
Really?
at the TV awards and things.
Mm.
So it's like I think they're pretty much untouchable.
Bulletproof.
Deck drove
Yeah.
that night. So it just strikes me that like if you maybe felt your TV career was about to abruptly end,
Yes.
maybe pivoting
You
to a
might launch
YouTube
a
channel
YouTube-
is what you
No,
might
I
do.
don't think. That's
If you
the
say they're
case.
still on TV and everything, then I guess.
What's coming down the pipeline?
What
Well,
do
they may.
what do
They,
they
you know,
know
who
that we
knows?
don't
Yeah,
know?
who knows?
What if
Who
it's
knows?
something really obscure, like it's not like a sex scandal? What if they I don't know, they bought land or something in like like a rural Sudanese colony or something, and then they
It's radioactive.
they
Oh, they do,
we irradiated a tribe.
Britain's Got Talent as well. That's the other one they do. But
yeah.
they basically were on TV the whole year through one form or another, and now they've binned off Saturday Night Takeaway.
Is it like
But all winter certainly they're like, you know,
That's their
November
season.
through to sort of end of Feb. They're definitely on telly.
well, we used to say shit like, you know, like the Queen was owned so much land that you could walk from London to Edinburgh and never leave land that belonged to the Queen. And is it like Ant and Dec are so out
telly,
there
yeah.
that you can
never change
can
more
channel
than 3 channels
Yeah,
without finding Ant and Dec.
never not see Ant and
Yeah,
Dec.
Howie.
It's like, you
1,
know,
2, 3, Howie.
yeah, so it's like, you know, Celebrity Jungle, click.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you know, Britain's Got Talent, click. It's Police Interceptors, and there's Ant.
And Ant, yeah, there he is. Yeah.
That's a good joke.
I wish him well, and that poor
I
family.
wish him well.
Anyway, who's got a hate?
Oh, yeah, go on then.
Oh,
Here we go.
I thought we were going to build that up a bit longer.
All right. Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh.
My hate is, well, it's kind of one that's like topical.
Oh,
I know, right? Vets bills.
like that ointment.
Vets
I'm going
bills.
vets bill. Vets are taking the piss, and I'm here to shine a light on
and
it.
finally, we're
even
gonna
though the BBC have already shone a light on it,
Have they?
but I'm going to do it now. And I think
Has
more
this
people
been
listen
a-
to this.
Has this been a national news story?
This has been a national news story
Recently?
Yeah, because a lot of vets now are owned by big companies. Like
Big vet.
they're part of the Medivet family. In the case of our vet. And it's
Yes,
like-
indeed, yeah.
We are also at that vet.
Exactly. So it feels like every time now you go to a vet, or any time you ask them to do anything or quote on something, they're like, right, how much money can we get out of this sucker?
Here we go.
What are we going to quote this guy? What are we
Yeah.
going to charge him for fucking nothing?
That's true.
We got back from holiday last year, and Daisy had a little teeny tiny pin prick-sized wart on the inside of her toe.
Yeah.
And it was causing her a degree of discomfort.
Indeed.
And I said,
You take her to a witch to buy that wart from her.
Yeah, exactly. And then we'll make a potion and
All the
give all the dogs warts. So I thought, let's take her to the vet and see what they have to say. So, hello,
Hello, Chris.
And they went, yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah,
Good boy, Chris.
Yeah,
Good boy. Here's your reward.
Would you like a treat? And
I would actually.
I would, yeah. I
Here's
would.
your bill, sir.
Very much, yeah. Well, that wasn't a treat.
That's the opposite of a treat.
So I said, well, here's what it is. And they were like, oh, yes, that'll have to come off. I said,
Yes.
oh, well.
That looks very expensive.
Thank you, doctor. Oh, I'm not a doctor.
Oh, I'm not a doctor. I'm a vet.
So I went home.
I'm like a money doctor.
Having had they are.
I'm a money doctor.
Having had the appointment and to get this tiny wart off the inside of her toe, guess how much they wanted to charge me.
Well, I'm gonna go high because you built this up.
I would go high.
So I'm gonna say 750.
Higher.
Fuck.
Oh,
Higher.
Wow. 1,800.
No, lower than that. It was about 820.
Oh, bargain.
Yeah, what's your problem?
Fucking hell.
820.
£820
820.
for that. I phoned them up, livid. I said, hello, I'd like to speak to the manager. No, I didn't. I wrote them an email saying, can I speak to someone about this? Because, come on now.
Yeah.
This is silly.
Did it change it at all?
No, well, I spoke to, the manager of the practice, and we've always got on very well with that vet, because we've been going there. Daisy's now 9.
Yeah.
And we've been going there for years. She had problems, and I'll get to her various and many problems shortly. But we've been going there for a long time, and they've always helped us out and been very, very good. But they've been taken over by this group, and the owner moved the premises and has subsequently retired. And now it feels like a fucking piss take. So I said, come on now, 800 seems ridiculous. And they were just like, well, she's got to be sedated, she's got to have this, that, and the other. And it's like, I feel like you're trying to upsell me.
They always itemize it.
I feel like you could just go, there you go, off it comes. Or just wrap a bit of cotton around it.
Well, it's mad though, because that feels more expensive, a lot more expensive than some of the surgery we had for a cat. Is it just because the animal's bigger? That's
maybe.
How
I don't know.
kind of.
Maybe it is. But I just think every time you go in, and that's an extreme example. But every time you go in there, it feels to me like they're like, right, how can we make out of these guys?
Well, how
can we capitalize on their problems?
I think you're right that it is, because we took Dashi in, and he needed to have his tooth had broken off in a fight. So we were like, we need to get that looked at.
What an absolute lad!
He shouldn't have talked to you that way.
As for your grandma, she shouldn't have mouthed off like that.
I want that. But yeah, and they said to us, we've got an offer on at the moment.
Why is that a thing?
And so
we'll take 2 teeth out.
We'll take any more teeth that have to be removed over the cost of, I think they said 600 quid.
Offer.
Will be free.
Okay.
And it just so happened, and I think I believe this part of it. It just so happened that when they did a scan, did an X-ray, he needed 9 teeth out. Cats need a lot of teeth out. It's just a thing that cats often have. And so we only paid for the first 3, which got us up to the 600 threshold, and then we got the other 6 for free. Right.
Bargain.
Which is amazing. And they announced that deal before they knew how many teeth he needed out. So it wasn't like a scam in that direction, if you see what I mean. But it's it did strike me as the fact that, well, if they can do 9 teeth for 600, when it would have cost something like, I don't know, 1,600, if that deal wasn't on, then, well, clearly these numbers are all made up then, right? Because, you can do it for that.
Yeah,
the fact they're saying they've got an offer on, though, it's it's not DFS with a sofa. It's come on now.
I know.
Either charge me the right amount or don't.
Hospital and you've broken your leg, and they're like, actually, it's really so.
We can amputate both those legs if you want.
We've got free amputations.
Yeah,
because okay, it's a very skilled profession. People need to get paid.
That's fine.
Whatever.
That's fine.
But once you've got the animal anaesthetized,
yes,
they're asleep,
yes,
and you're in there, and you're yanking teeth out. It's not. You're not being paid by the minute at that point. It's I've taken 4 teeth out.
May as well take out 9.
Seriously, you've got the pliers in your hand, you've got the hammer and the
all the other
the baseball bat,
ball,
Yeah, what got the boxing gloves on.
I don't like going to the vet anymore though. Not that I used to like going, but I trusted. I loved it. I loved it when the dog was sick. I didn't mind going because I knew you'd get an honest answer out of her name was Alison, out of what she was going to tell you, and she'd be honest and she'd help us where she could, and she did that right until the end, until she retired. But now it's just every time you go in, you think, what are they going to try and upsell me? What are they going to say she needs that she doesn't?
And then you start to not trust him.
I don't trust them.
Yeah,
that's the problem. We're looking to move vets,
but also even if you trusted them, we're all completely ignorant.
Yeah, exactly.
If they say, like,
and I feel like that's what they're capitalising on.
They say your animal needs X,
Yeah.
and you're like, I guess.
Yeah, I kind of just have to accept that.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, because how could you conceivably say no?
Then you're
Because-
a monstrous pet parent.
exactly.
Yeah.
I said, anyway, having said that, I said no to that quote.
Oh, right.
In the end, I went, no, we're not going to do that. And they're like, okay, we'll keep an eye on it. Let us know if it gets any worse. Literally within a week, it shriveled up.
So
Gone.
you
Yeah.
would have paid all that money?
Yeah. And then it just fell off in the end.
That's
Ultimately,
insane.
Well, this is because there's a lot of like they'll offer like a payment plan or like a kind of it's not insurance, but it's like if you pay.
we have insurance, but our insurance is fucking insane because
Yeah.
Daisy, she's had grass seeds on her flank. She split her tongue open. She's had lots of sickness and she had lots of allergies. So the premium's gone up year on year. And Labradors tend to because their hips go, which touch wood hers haven't yet.
Yeah.
But she's nearly 9. So odds are they will at some point. But it's like even then, back then when she had the grass seeds, she had problems up to going up to Swindon basically to a specialist to have her seen. And twice they operated on her, and twice they sort of fucked it up. To be honest, then our vet went, well, I'm not a specialist, but I can address it for you, and I won't charge you more than's left on your insurance. Oh, you wouldn't get that now.
No.
She charged us like 250 quid to go and do it. She went, it'll be good old fashioned veterinary work. And I'm like, yeah, cool. And Daisy's still got a little scar on her side, which is like, that's kind of fun in a way. It's like part of who she is.
Yeah.
But that was okay. And it's just like, that would not happen now. And that was only 5-6 years ago that happened. Now it'd be like $2,500. They'd be like, tough shit, tough tits.
Yeah.
Work it out yourself.
I think like like in a very bad system, there's luck of a draw. Like we had a bad run over summer when and eventually we finally lost Bradley, and everyone was very good. And obviously we forked out a lot of money, but incredibly our insurance did actually pay back. Like a good chunk of it. But obviously like you care about your animal, you want to look after them, but like at the same time, it's like you don't know, do you? You just kind of you trust everyone. You take them.
Do you think there's an aspect of in their eyes, they're like, well, everyone's got insurance, so we're not ripping you off.
No,
we're just ripping the insurance company.
But you pay
off.
in the end,
and it's like it's kind of a win-win situation because your animal gets fixed up, and you're just going to claim it back on insurance anyway. So really, this high price that we're charging is not to you; it's to that awful insurance company.
But what's that sitting in the middle? Oh, that's for premium.
Exactly.
Yeah.
/ excess.
Yeah.
But
by the way.
then the BBC ran this story, which is basically the big companies like Medivet, for example, and maybe Medivet aren't one of them, but a lot of the big companies are forcing these practices to ultimately upsell people and give have them suggest treatments that the pet doesn't necessarily need.
Oh, and it's fucking monstrous. And dare I say it, it's a bad idea when healthcare of any form is privatised.
Yes.
Because well, look at dentists.
Yeah,
that's the human equivalent.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
yeah, because
I'm always upsold at the dentist.
Yeah,
and I say no.
And again, like how actually, yeah, it's a really good comparison because a dentist will go, oh, well, that'll cost you, just pick a number.
Yeah,
but we have like a dental plan. It's not insurance, but if you pay like X a month, which is what like a vet will do as well on top of your insurance.
Well, we have a monthly plan with the vet which covers like flea and worming and a 6 monthly checkup, and even that they tried to charge us for the 6 monthly checkup.
Yeah,
and it's like, come on now, stop taking the piss.
But imagine a situation where like. Isn't it just interesting that like two different systems, one for human teeth and one for animal love, has like they've both arrived at the same economic model where like we'll either get you over a barrel, and you don't know any better, you're emotional, you care, and we'll just we'll just quote you a number, or hey, just give us money every month, and we'll make it go away
for free.
It's racketry.
Yeah.
It is.
We have a dentist in another local town
to
here.
Yeah,
another postcode. But Liz and I were looking for an NHS dentist for Jacob, and we phoned Liz did. I didn't do anything. Liz phoned loads of dentists and said, "Hello, looking for a dentist." They were like, eventually, this one said, "Well, we will have him as an NHS patient if you two come as private patients."
Whoa.
And it's like, well,
wait, what?
It's bribery, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cheeky. Because
then they're getting
outrageous.
They're getting their money.
Yeah, and we were like, well, fine, fuck it, whatever. Anyway, we go every.
You want it for him. I mean, that's
exactly.
the fucking thing of it.
We go every year, And they always try and upsell me, and maybe I do need to see the hygienist more than I have been for the last 6 years of not at all.
They're trying to sell you on the fangs.
Yeah, they're trying to sell me on the
Sweet.
the gold grills.
Sir would look delightful with.
Would you like the Dracula option?
Yeah.
Ooh.
But then they look at Jacob and just go, "Oh yeah, he's fine."
Yeah.
And it's like,
He's already got his
well,
fangs.
Has
would
got,
you be
has
trying
got
to
his teeth.
if he was a private patient, what would you be saying?
Yeah.
I don't know the answer to that. It's just what I think.
I'm not asking for specifics. I'm just genuinely curious. Your son,
Oh yeah,
of his age,
Your boy.
yeah, my boy.
like big teeth. How many teeth? Loads, no
He's
teeth.
got all his
All of them?
All his teeth?
baby
All his
teeth. Yeah,
babes.
Yeah, there we go. I just
They're
was
all
like,
in,
I
yeah.
genuinely didn't know.
Don't know what the process.
I tried to look at him
they're
very
all,
often.
they're, all,
Timeline.
they're all
Yeah.
there. They're all there. Yeah,
Mm.
and then he'll lose them in the next couple of years, and then he'll get the big boy teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
So-
his big arms and his big legs as well.
yeah, they'll fall off, and he'll get his big arms and big
Lost
legs.
his baby leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maggie lost her baby legs. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a racket. Yeah, it's an absolute
It is.
racket. The whole thing.
Well, it
and
is, yeah.
and they're taking advantage of people's lack of knowledge and the fact they love the pets,
Yeah.
and I don't like it.
But it's like what you were saying about like they're going, but you've got insurance because you have to have insurance.
Yeah.
because,
Another cost, by the way.
Yeah, because you'd be fucking mad to not have it.
Yeah.
But,
Our insurance is a mental amount now.
Yeah.
Mental.
but God, just imagine. If only there was a country in the world that did it like that. Imagine that that's what it was like going into a hospital.
Yeah.
You know.
I still find it hard to believe that is the way it is in that country.
Yeah,
In a country.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And you say to yourself, well, doesn't matter. He's got insurance. You know, the hospital,
Yeah.
it's just money moving
But
around,
I
mate.
think
Who
this
cares?
is genuinely how they think. Like, I
Yeah.
think that's why they think they can get away with it. They forget that we do actually pay for it in the end. But I think they think, oh, it's not going to you. You'll claim it all back.
Yeah.
Maybe I will the first time, and then my premiums will go up.
Yeah,
or,
plus-
or
plus-
then
yeah.
or then it will get renewed, and the exceptions will be added, and that will be added as an exception now
Yeah,
because I've
plus
claimed
the
for it in the
excess,
past.
yeah.
So it's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
There's a thing like, giving birth, depending on the state you're in. You see bills like $48,000 for giving birth in a hospital.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, like, here's
It's
your
mad.
son and here's the bill?
It's
Yeah.
mad. Like you call an ambulance, and then you get taken to the hospital. You get treated because you broke your leg or whatever, and then
Yeah.
a little while later you get a bill in the post, and the
Yeah.
ambulance call out fee is on there.
Yeah.
It's obscene.
That is mad,
It's
isn't it?
disgusting.
Yeah. There you go.
But anyway, yeah, I'm with you on that. I've got hate.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here's another one.
Here's another one.
I hate
Specific and vitriolic. Here we go.
the tragic state of minor celebrities who have been in a kind of major TV show, maybe a comedy.
Sure, yeah.
It was ages ago. It was Beloved, but they weren't a main character,
Okay.
and now they have a podcast.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. So I found out I'm watching Star Trek
Oh.
Deep Space Nine.
Oh.
Right. An old sci-fi show from like the 90s. It started in the 90s. Whenever
It got 9 seasons?
It got 7 seasons.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of like 28 episodes. There was a lot of it. I love it. It's great.
It
Love
got good. It got good around Deep Space
Who was
2.
the captain?
Captain Cisco.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Cisco.
I thought it only had 2 captains.
No, we
Oh.
had we had loads of captains.
Kirk
We had Kirk.
and Professor X.
Yeah, Professor X. He
And?
was the second captain. And then we had Voyager and Deep Space Nine with Captain Janeway and Captain Cisco.
I don't know who those
Then we
are.
went back in time and we had Captain Archer.
Captain Archer for the first Enterprise ever. Then we had Captain Pike, the guy before Kirk.
I'm not kidding. I genuinely thought Star Trek only had 2 captains.
That's
They
wild.
are arguably you're thinking of the big 2.
They are the big two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're definitely right.
I didn't think there were any others though.
But the second one, Captain Picard, Professor X,
Yeah.
technically a spin-off. Next Generation was a spin-off of the
It's not the same
original
ship,
series.
though.
No, it's in the future. It's like 100
Although
years.
confusing.
It's the same ship.
It's
No.
the name of the ship is the same, the Enterprise, but it's the fourth or fifth one after Kirk's.
Yeah, to be honest, that is confusing. It is. Yeah.
They keep naming ships Enterprise.
Yeah, they're always called the Enterprise. Well, they're not always called the Enterprise.
No, it's
but
in the distant future.
Flagship of the
Hundred and
The year 2000.
how many years between the original series?
It's like 100 or so.
Oh, right.
years.
So
Yeah.
Picard and Captain Kirk don't meet.
No,
Except in that one
Well,
movie.
they do actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although at this point,
Time travel ship.
humans do live a little longer.
I see.
Not like we're not talking like hundreds of years,
Yeah,
but
they
they
have
might.
amazing healthcare.
Yeah.
So like
yeah. Good insurance.
Jean-Luc Picard might be like 150
Right.
and look like a 92-year-old
Fine.
man or something like
That's
that. So
fine. Okay.
yeah,
Like a
it's,
day of a 92.
No,
it's
yeah.
a little bit longer, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, one of the shows after
So there are
Professor X's,
Other captains.
yeah, Captain Sisko on Deep Space Nine.
Cisco.
And all the Star Trek shows always have like quite a big cast,
Yeah.
as you might know.
Yeah.
So you got the captain, you got his first officer, and then you got a few like bridge officers and stuff, and then
Comms.
you've got then you go out a sort of layer like,
Yeah.
of an onion, and you might have the guy who like cleans the pipes, you know,
Right.
and he shows up in the background every now and then.
Sure.
He's
Yeah.
kind of a character.
Yeah,
Then you got
yeah,
the guy
yeah.
who runs the bar, you know.
Okay.
He shows up every now and then, not a big character.
Isn't
you know.
the Enterprise supposed to be massive?
Yes.
We talked about this, didn't we?
Yeah, when we did the particular event we went to.
Oh yes.
That was
yes,
Star
indeed.
Trek adjacent.
Oh, you told him all about like scale.
You-
we're working
you
with.
The
told-
whales.
you told me about that,
The
didn't you?
whales on board.
Yeah, there are whales on board, I believe.
Yeah, you did tell me about that.
Yeah. So in Deep Space Nine, there's one particular side character who is like he's like the third layer out at this point. So we've got like there's a bar on Deep Space Nine which is run by an alien,
Yeah.
and then the bartender who's quite a regular character, but his background, he's got a brother.
Really?
Yeah. And he sometimes has a story. Well,
Sure.
he won't have a main story. It'll be a C plot best, maybe a B plot.
I feel like they're reaching, aren't they?
yeah, but this
storylines.
all of this is in service of making the place feel like a bustling big space station.
Yeah, it's like
Loads of stuff's going
EastEnders
on.
in space.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
you always got to have a background character.
Yeah, and he's like a regular deep extra.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry, guys, because he's got a podcast.
Oh.
And he's also got a travelling show as well. The actor who played him, and this is now like best part of 30 years on from when
So
the
this,
show
so this is, and just to clarify, I apologise, Rev.
Oh no.
This isn't Quark.
It's not Quark,
This
it's
is-
Rom. Quark's brother
This
Rom.
is Quark's brother.
Is it
Has
Rom
a
or Nog?
podcast.
Maybe it's Nog. Rom. I can't remember. Their names are weird.
Yeah.
I think it's,
The actor has a podcast.
Yes.
Or no, yeah.
but his podcast is about Deep Space Nine.
He's rewatching it.
No,
Oh.
he's talking about being on it. He's got stories
Right.
to tell. He's also getting guests in
Okay.
who are people who are also actors on the show. But of course, he can't get the big guys
No.
because despite the fact that it's an old show and still a spin-off, they're still bigger names than he
Yeah,
could
yeah, yeah.
possibly wrangle in.
And
he's just
they
trying to
probably
cash in.
didn't even know his name.
Sadly, maybe they didn't.
Yes, and I shared a scene with
Captain Sisko.
Captain Sisko.
It's
He's
like,
like,
he did
stop
not-
calling me. I don't
Get
know
out of
who
my
you
ready
are.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sang the thong song.
So, yes, that's true. Same guy.
Yeah, absolutely the same guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Famous Starfleet captain and thong song. Is
Space thong.
He also did Wild Wild West with Will Smith.
that right?
I'm going straight to
Wild Wild West.
He did that
that
bit.
Cisco?
He did the spider
yeah,
bit.
that was Cisco. Yeah,
The big spider.
he had like bleached hair.
Ah.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Captain Sisko.
Captain
That was him.
Cisco.
Yeah, and then there's loads of instances of this. Like another instance of it is the famous American comedy The Office
Oh yes.
Oh,
has a podcast by two of the women who were in the show,
Yeah.
not main characters.
the main. Oh, sorry. So you mean the main characters from The Office have a podcast? Is what you're saying?
That is not what I'm
Who
saying.
does
Oh,
that?
interesting.
Which
Yeah,
character
yeah,
from The
yeah.
Office?
It's Pam.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
I guess she's close to being a main
Yeah,
character.
yeah. That's slightly less tenuous.
But then and Angela.
Angela, yeah.
And Angela is not a main character.
Are they best mates in real
They
life?
are best mates in real life.
That's very convenient,
isn't
isn't
it?
Yeah.
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 And then they're doing a podcast,
Yeah.
episode by episode of the show,
Yes.
talking about stories on the set and filming it. Bearing in mind, again, we're 30 years out of that.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't even know if they're really remembering this shit right. You
Or
know,
if they're
it's,
just-
it's a
yeah, yeah, yeah.
long time ago.
I really, I'm not being. This is not a bit. I think I hate podcasts. Like because
Yeah, I think you're right,
we've
yeah.
hit a critical mass now because they're particularly with shows. You're right to bring up TV shows. Every show you can imagine now, they're
Yeah.
dragging the cast out
They are.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
for lols and memories.
But there is a podcast for literally everything now, and in bulk. It's not like there's one niche podcast for, let's say, I don't know, unsolved mysteries,
Yeah.
unsolved crimes.
No.
They're everywhere for everything. They're everywhere.
But I think there's an added tragic element to this because it'd be one thing that take your hate of podcasts out of the room for a second. It could be arguably one thing where I love Deep Space Nine. Oh, there's a Deep Space Nine podcast, and it's Captain Sisko, and it's Jadzia Dax, and it's you don't know. who
what would
these
you
people
call
are.
it? Like, what would be the?
Deep Space Mine. My
Oh!
experience.
My memories.
My memories
on the
of
greatest
Star
space.
Trek.
That's brilliant.
Get this guy in.
That's
Yes!
that's fucking brilliant.
Get
Get in there.
you get him in Benjamin Sisko in a room. You could be behind. You
He
could
would
be,
Yes.
love you.
Yeah.
He would love you. I need to sing the thong
And then we
song
sing
for
the
you.
thong song
Yeah,
together.
together you would. Yeah. But yeah, if it was like the top 3 characters or whatever, and they were giving genuine, really cool insights about a show, and they did it 5 years after the show finished.
Yes.
You know, and because they'd moved on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? But what we've got here is not only someone who hasn't moved on in 30 years, which is already super, super fucking tragic, but also they weren't central. And the reason they're doing it is because none of the others have done it. And the reason none of the others have done it is because they don't want to.
Yeah.
So the fact that it's dribbled all the way down to this man who has had 30 years since he was on that set, and arguably, therefore, probably hasn't achieved anything equivalent to that. And I'm not saying he has to, but he's making it clear to us now that he hasn't by virtue of the podcast.
Well, he probably needs the money.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
probably needs the money for doing this.
Is it a
But
kind of
can't we
arrogance,
tell that
though?
as a result?
Because to say, like, nobody has done... I'm trying to think of a show, like... nobody has done...
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, fuck, I need a show.
It's hard to think of something
a
that
show.
nobody's
Give
done.
me
on
a
a
show.
podcast.
What about
A show that
trying to
doesn't
think
have
of a show.
show that doesn't have a podcast yet. Any
Banana
show.
Man.
No.
The animated series.
Yeah. What do you mean?
What meant the live action?
Nobody's done...
Just checking.
Come on, John. Remember a TV show.
Do you want an old TV show?
Help me.
Biker Grove.
Yes, thank you.
At the deck.
Thank you. That's
Yeah.
brilliant.
That'll be coming.
That'll be coming, yeah.
On
So-
Belter Box.
on
on
Belter
Belter
Box,
Box. So
yeah.
nobody's done a Biker Grove. So it's like...
that we know of.
I
podcast.
actually don't know. But yeah.
So that space
Yeah, go on.
is there to be taken.
to be pilf.
And it's like, well, think about it. Who's memorable from Biker Grove? You've got Ant and Dec.
And you'd hope, as a big Biker Grove fan,
It would have to be Ant and Dec.
you would be
right?
like, oh, I hope Ant and Dec do a Biker Grove podcast.
This could happen. Oh my
Okay.
god.
Well,
Oh no.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
So yes, there are several podcasts.
This is why John hates podcasts.
focusing on Biker Grove, most notably
Focusing.
Back to Biker,
not as
hosted
good as
by
your
former
title.
star Andrew Hayden Smith.
Former star. Right, so he was one of the
Okay.
cast.
Well, given that none of us can remember that name,
Exactly.
I actually recognise him
The image of him.
from Biker.
From sure.
There he is. Recognise him?
No, not
How-
Oh, no, I do.
Yeah.
No, I do. I do recognise
is
him.
this a regular show? He's doing this frequently.
Yeah, he's there.
Back to Biker.
So,
to
so
Biker.
what we're saying, his career has stalled at best.
But this is the thing, like, this
Yeah.
is the immediate conclusion you jump
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
He
It
must
doesn't
have.
matter whether it's true or not.
Yeah, because even if he'd moved on, even if he was now doing Hollywood movies,
And he was super
to
successful.
do a weekly podcast about Biker Grove,
He wouldn't have the time or inclination.
you'd have to have a lot of time on your hands.
Yeah, and he wouldn't have because he's busy. I'm not saying he can't make a podcast about a thing he did that beloved in the past, but what he has to, if he's going to do it, he has to do it knowing that we're all going to assume he's a failure.
it's despicable.
I'm sorry, but that's just how it looks.
Do you think maybe some stuff doesn't deserve to get made?
Yeah, maybe.
Like maybe actually,
But I think this is where your hate of podcasts becomes really poignant.
yeah.
Because anyone can fucking make one.
Anyone has access to make these, and therefore they
Yeah.
do. Even if they make a small amount of money out of it, they're like,
There's
how
nothing
can I make a
limiting it.
small
Yeah,
amount of money?
but even like the most
I haven't made any money from
But
this.
like the most
No.
boring, like Biker Grove's a really good example. So it's like it's episode 7, season 16.
I love that episode.
It's May
is a banger.
1996 or something like that, and it's like you're filming. What's the plot this week? I don't know. Like Janet considers taking marijuana because of peer pressure.
Yeah.
But it's a Tuesday. And it's like, and we're going to be sharing all the fun anecdotes from
Behind
the
the
set.
scenes.
And it's like, it's like, okay. So, we all got in that day. I think it has been like,
this guy when he did Biker would have been school child age.
Exactly.
yeah.
And I defy anyone to remember all the details of,
Yeah.
of every day of their
Yeah.
childhood.
He goes,
Not a
oh,
chance.
yeah, I remember the actor who played Jeff. I can't remember his real name. But he was a rat greedy fuck. And he helped himself to all the sandwiches on, catering table.
Actually, no, it was sausage rolls.
Yeah, sausage rolls.
Sausage
it was.
rolls, it was,
Yeah.
yeah.
How many minutes now?
We've had 1.5.
Oh, Christ.
How long's an average episode?
Yeah.
45.
What was your favourite episode?
My favourite episode, season 19,
Yeah.
episode 38.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a really
It's
quiet
when
episode.
Yeah.
Janet had moved on from marijuana
Yeah.
onto hardcore things.
It was that episode where we visited the graveyard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'd long since left.
Yeah, you'd left at that point.
Yeah.
Actually.
By the way, Horrible Geordie accents.
No, I lost it. No,
Horrible.
it wandered. No, it was a very diverse show. We had regional people from all manner of spaces.
Yes, it's fine.
Yeah.
All areas of Newcastle. Yeah.
A lot of these shows, this podcast trend now
Oh yeah.
is leveraging nostalgia
Yes.
to get a remake. This is a bit of a trend as well.
Yeah.
So
You're thinking of Scrubs.
okay.
Did that happen?
It's
It
about
did.
how
There's-
I know the Scrubs remake's coming, but it did
they
happen
did
because of the
they did a
podcast.
podcast.
Yeah.
That was very
It was
popular.
called
Fake Doctors, Real Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it was
quite a good
it was a lockdown podcast.
It was.
Okay.
And it was JD and Turk, who actually are
Okay, so the two
main-
stars.
the
they
characters.
actually are friends in real life.
Okay.
And they would we literally have everyone on speed dial.
Yeah.
So
See, but this is
yeah.
more valuable, right?
Yeah.
This, if anything, proves my point perfectly. Is that perhaps that one does have a right to exist?
well, yeah, no, you're right. It's a much better example.
Yes.
But I also think to myself, maybe also just I learned
It does prove JD's and Turk are not up to much.
No, certainly I listened to a few episodes, didn't stick with it, but I learned that they were very drunk through most of the recording of season 1.
Really?
Yeah, I remember they were saying this one scene we were at Usher had a house party and we partied to 5 a.m. and then we were filming at 7. And so he says, and this one scene where we're doing a bit, I'm just monstrously hungover, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's
a funny fact.
That was a thing. But now they're back, so they can prove it's like market research.
Starts in February.
There's an audience for it.
But it is also that they have clamoured to rebuild, potentially, an audience for a thing that they have already done.
Yeah.
And as great as it might be that it's back, and a lot of people might be really excited for that, and that's fine, they could also have done something else.
Yeah.
And there's potentially more value there in rather than chasing something that finished.
Yeah,
and it finished quite absolutely as well.
Because to be honest, Zach Braff and
Donald Faison.
Faison, it kind of was the biggest thing that each of them
Yeah.
did.
Oh
you
yeah.
know?
For
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely. Yeah.
I mean,
Zach Braff did a couple of movies, didn't he? But nothing
fucking, they were
on the
awful.
same level as Scrubs. Yeah,
they were really bad.
Scrubs.
And Sarah Chalk's had a bit of a second life as a voice
and
in
Morty.
Rick and Morty.
Is that Elliot?
It's Elliot. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
the mum in Rick and Morty.
Oh, is she?
I
didn't realise that.
I watched a video. It was I suppose one of those random things you fall down, and it was a very similar situation actually, but it was about an old Nickelodeon kids show. So after our time, obviously not something we ever watched, but the 3 stars of that, who are now in their 30s, did a podcast like this, and we were like, join us as we share all the fun goss from the show. And but they were quite it was a bit desperate actually. They were quite overt about this, for they were pitching on the show. They'd love to do a follow-up season where it's following the same characters, but now they're not kids, they're teachers at the school. And every episode they'd be like, and just imagine it'd be so great, and they spend 10 minutes talking about
You've topped my hate. You've done it.
Yeah.
Incredible. That's somehow
That's
worse
desperation.
than everything I had brought to the table. That's amazing. That might be a show first.
wow, well, I apologise.
No, I like it.
Apparently, also
I'm
there
happy about
was a double very uncomfortable wrinkle, because they were all child actors. They were 14 or something,
Goy.
and it's 2 guys and a lady, and they are very, very open about all the sexual shenanigans.
I thought that's where you were going originally.
no.
The Nickelodeon shows are famous for this.
Yeah, it's also there, and they're just going oh, you remember when we did X in the X in the X? I'm like, oh my god!
Imagine combining that with then a pitch for. I'd like more of that show, then, please.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
We'd like to do it all
We'd love to do
over
that
again.
So speaking of crime,
Yeah, would it be fun to do crime again?
Oh,
But,
goodness.
you wouldn't want to be. Don't be that guy. No. It's my career peaks when I was 14, and now I'm going to try and endlessly shoehorn this into.
But that it's such a. That's such a fear now that I have, that perhaps these other ones, like the Deep Space Nine one, where it's this side character,
Yeah.
is he angling for Rom's adventures in
Well,
space?
I
Do you know
reckon
what I mean?
he wants to build some kind of fan base that he can then turn up to events
The thing
and be
is,
more popular.
because I found out about this, but I haven't listened to it or anything. I just found out about it, and then I googled it, and I saw that he's done some appearances,
Yeah.
doing the podcast live on stage.
Yeah.
And I guess credit to him. He's got an audience.
But but you need an ecosystem, don't you?
Yeah.
And like those genuinely, like the fans of like Deep Space Nine,
They can't get
they're
any more
getting
Deep Space
older.
Nine. Yeah,
the
yeah.
cast are getting older,
and there's no more of it to enjoy. And I'm loving it. When
Yeah.
it finishes, I'll be sad that it's over. And I guess if there was a way I could have more, I might explore that avenue. This is not it.
no.
Yeah.
But Paul McCartney,
Oh yeah.
and after the Beatles, he had a band called Wings.
Yeah.
Yes.
Two of the guys who were in Wings
Oh no.
now tour as a Wings tribute
Oh
band,
no.
and
That's-
they appear at Beatles festivals
Oh
doing
dear.
Wings stuff.
Oh
That-
dear.
that feels-
That's gotta be yeah.
the thing is that if it was me, I wouldn't do it because I would feel ashamed.
Yeah.
And that's not a good feeling for anyone to have to feel. But
No.
like that would be my reason for not doing it. And it just seems it's interesting to me that these people don't seem to feel any shame about this.
Or money has.
Well, that's
masked
that's
their shame.
desperation, though,
Yeah.
isn't
they're
it?
so
Yeah.
desperate. Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
what if like okay, so Rom, right, is notable because only one person in history played Rom.
yeah,
Okay, so he's got that,
he's got
but is that enough to hang an infinitely long podcast on? Because you just keep making
that.
episodes.
He wants to keep making episodes,
Yeah.
I imagine.
And and B, under the makeup and the prosthetics, is he actually a charismatic and/or interesting person?
Well, here's the question.
Yeah,
Here's the
we'll-
question. I
Also,
don't
his
know.
face wasn't even in the show,
He
I
was
mean,
like
he
had
had
alien
so
gubbins.
much alien makeup on him.
so you
Yeah.
wouldn't even recognize him.
I wouldn't recognise the man
Yeah.
out of makeup. No.
No,
I would have
he's
to be told that it was him.
Yeah.
Because it was really hefty makeup. Like it was
Oh.
all over his face and ears and everything.
But also, like, if you're like doing like say you start off and you're averaging like a guest every episode, or you're doing like an episode. So I'm going to recap this episode. I'm going to recap this episode.
Yeah.
But like, that's good for the first couple of months.
I know.
You know, you're like, oh, and we've got Benjamin Sisko on. Reluctantly,
Yeah,
he's
really,
here.
like, on Zoom.
And now we've got third cameraman, season 3.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Oh yeah, you're starting to reach the bottom of the barrel now.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
officially.
Christ alive.
God love him though.
It's a bit like
God loves a trier.
it's a bit like an audio equivalent of like the those really sad Comic-Cons.
Yeah, or where we'd have like guests.
Yeah.
And it would be like Stormtrooper 6,
Yeah.
you know, and we
Oh
never-
yeah, they all turn up and sign posters and that, and it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I had well actually I
They
didn't
don't
have-
wanna
I was
be
going to
there.
say I had a speaking role in like Return of the Jedi, but I didn't actually have a speaking role. I was like
I screamed.
I'm in the
Yeah.
there I am. I'll be there. There I am
there I
again.
am,
Yeah.
Hey.
Lucy and I
in
got
a
a
matte
few
painting.
months ago we had a walk around Western-super-Mare, and there was like a very faded flyer up for like the Western-super-Mare Comic-Con.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, and come meet, and it's literally like a black and white photo, and it's like, extra in fucking, I don't know, something really obscure. Like,
Yeah. I feel like the deep extras that you get at Comic Cons, it's either Star Wars or Doctor Who.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Those are the two that.
And
always
they were all behind a mask of some kind.
Yeah,
So you wouldn't even
and you
know.
wouldn't necessarily
If you
know.
walked past them, you wouldn't know they were.
oh god.
There's a good chance it's not them.
Yeah. Well, it might
Yeah,
not
really,
be.
really. Like,
Yeah.
They probably
yeah.
just they'd probably carry around the call sheet from that day, and
Yeah.
it's like, here I promise I was there.
Or like it is actually you, but then on the day of the con you're ill, so you just get your brother to go in your
Yeah.
place. They won't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, who
I mean,
cares, yeah.
really.
And you'll still pick up your fee.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What is? Yeah.
It's just a bit sad.
Just fade into
It is very
obscurity.
sad.
Just do it with dignity.
You know you did. I like Rom as a character, genuinely. I think
Yeah.
he's quite funny. He doesn't appear very often, but he's great.
Yeah, 'cause
like we could just always have that.
Because he can't do an episode by episode recap because he's not in every episode.
I think for the first few seasons he's not in it at all.
He's barely in like a tenth of them.
Yeah.
So my experience of filming this season was I
Turn up for half a day and
wasn't
go home.
wasn't there.
Not there.
I filmed all my scenes in 2 hours.
2.
I've got a hate.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Protein worship.
Protein bros.
I think-
protein.
Like a lot of things, I think as a society we've hit our decadent phase, which is where it's impossible to tell the difference between parody and the genuine article now. So we talked about it on air before a few years ago. The rise in like protein shakes.
Sure.
Yeah.
So like Huel was a big one.
Huel bros.
So you can see trends. You see trends in advertising.
Liquid meal alternative.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so colours come and go.
Yeah.
But Huel and a lot of these these brands walked a line where they were like, we've got 2 ways we can advertise this. Oh, thank you kindly.
There we are. Speaking of protein.
Very gassy beer, I should
Is
say.
it?
Yeah, do you not think?
I had a couple of them before Christmas, and I've not had any since.
Yes,
I can't really
90%
remember.
Yeah. Anyway,
Gaseous.
how do you advertise like a protein shake? You go, okay, is it a meal replacement for busy millennials who are balancing like, work, life, dating, doing all that?
Stock market.
Or is it for, bros
the
getting
bros.
ripped,
Fucking jacked.
And then trends, so for a while it's like, I'm a busy millennial on the go, I can't possibly spare 5 minutes to cook a refreshing meal, so I eat this slurry, and then I shit like a Crash Bandicoot crystal, and it's great,
I shit out literally anything I don't need, including organs.
It's marvellous, and it's great, and that's all I need. That's all I need. It's all the body needs.
Yeah.
Not everything the body needs.
Everything the body needs.
And great, okay, fine. And then sometimes you get the hyper energetic, like it's like it's for gains,
Those sweet gains.
So it's like a couple of like really like
Black and white, high contrast film.
Well, hold that thought, because for a while it was very big and colourful, and
true.
gyms were like vibrant and neon, and guys were just like pumping iron and sprinting and high fiving. Post Christmas, I've noticed this really hard.
Yeah.
About 3 or 4 different protein brands have all taken the same tack. Huel does it.
Right.
There's really a fucking egregious offender called bulk.com. Yeah.
Do you want to add bulk?
So now,
but not
bulk.
weight?
yeah. So now,
Yeah.
protein's back in a big way.
Good.
But
Thank
now
goodness for the new year.
they've gone black and white,
Yeah, I said that because I've seen an ad recently. Which
high
I think
contrast,
I've seen the same one.
very serious, very po-faced,
Yeah.
and so it's still protein.
Yeah.
But it's very like it's very intense. It's very real. It's very noble. Noble is now what protein is.
Noble
Yeah,
protein.
and also because of course you dissolve like a week's worth of protein into one convenient slurry. That you have to have a filter.
Why should you have to chew? That's what I always say.
You have been saying that for years. I think.
Thankfully, you've to stop you chewing. You've got the grill.
Yes.
That stops the
stops
chunks
the
getting
chunks.
through.
Yeah.
So what you do is you shake your you give your protein a shake. So they've turned the act of shaking protein.
That's a workout.
It's like
like loading a gun.
yeah.
no.
So it's become, and all the actors in the ad, they do like a. It's like a kind of.
Oh, I don't like that.
I don't
at
like
all.
that.
It's
I don't
become like a
that at all.
definitive. I've got to lock my protein, like load it.
Fuck off.
So you were saying you've seen
Sonic brand trigger. That's what that's called.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
hate
Yeah.
that you
That
know
feels
that.
like something that
So do I.
may have been interesting like 25 years ago as an ad. And not now. Now, surely that's
Well, this beer
been
isn't
and
gassy.
gone. It's not gassy.
The other one
This one
burst
was like
open.
Yeah, that
You used to have a
one was
gassy
like
one.
drinking air. This one's like
All right,
interesting.
that one. Maybe it got shook up.
that's quite nice actually.
Yeah, the one I saw was quite arty. It wasn't the one.
Yeah.
But it was like lots of shots of people in gyms or gym adjacent spaces.
Yeah.
Black and white, high contrast, very like cool.
Yeah.
And kind of gritty.
Is that what
and-
they're going for? As an
Yeah, and
audience?
it's just the voiceover or the letters on the screen are just like, for the late nights, the early mornings, all that kind of stuff. And it's, oh my
It's
God.
like a McDonald's classy rhyme. For the late nights,
And the early
mornings,
mornings.
for the high blood pressure and the health warnings.
Oh. Anyway, episode 3 in season 15 of that.
Well, I've seen 2 offenders. I've seen Huel.
Huel.
So now Huel has pivoted, and it is very shrewd and awful. But I can just see the marketing decision. So now they've got. So Chris Ray, you're a dad.
Thank you.
So it's this idea where
can relate.
so they are like, I'm a busy working professional.
I'm a working professional.
I'm raising a family.
I've won an H award.
I'm a-
High
I've
school.
won
You go.
one of them all. Yeah,
I'm a man.
I'm a man.
I'm a dad.
Yeah.
I'm a warrior. And somehow I'll make it all work.
Fuck
Yeah.
off.
So it's like, getting up at 5 a.m. The alarm, close up of the alarm clock. Beep, beep, beep. Get up, rub your head. Oh, it's hard, but I'm a man.
But
I'm
I'm
going
a
to do
man.
it.
Carry
And
on.
then you get your protein. You hit the gym at 5 a.m. You come back. You kiss your infant son on the forehead because you're tender. You're brave. You're wise.
One day he'll be a warrior. too.
And then you go to your job. What's his job? I don't know. It's indistinct, but maybe he's pointing at a whiteboard and there's people looking at him.
He's in a
He's
tight
smart.
shirt.
Yeah,
He's smart as well.
He's brainy. He's compassionate. He's smart. He's a modern man. He's got it all and an undercut.
Yeah.
And then it's
There's
like
a spreadsheet nearby.
and then it's like lunchtime gym. Get your protein.
Yeah.
Because you're a modern warrior.
Well,
Chris,
should I tell you what
right?
the mornings are actually like when you've got a kid? It is working out the best 2 minutes to go for a shit.
Yeah, not working out, end of sentence. Working out when to shit.
So
Yeah.
sort the boy, give him breakfast, and then when he's eating his Weetabix, I'm like, right, I've got a
I've-
shit window.
I've got an 18-minute
I've got
window.
a shit window.
Yeah.
But then I've got to keep the door ajar. So I'm
Yeah,
going,
yeah, yeah.
you're right in there. I'm
Yeah.
on the toilet.
Yeah, I'm baking a terracotta urn.
I've got no time to cock my Huel.
Yeah.
You know.
So you're not. Well, yeah, mate. If you're sitting, that's sipping time, isn't it? You know, you're on the pan.
Sitting time, sipping time.
I can't do more than one shit a morning.
Imagine shitting and also drinking something that looks like diarrhea
Yeah.
at the same time.
How quickly do you reckon I could do it in the same sitting? I could drink it and it just be out.
That's a great thing about Huel.
I've
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
recently, I brought it up as a love on this podcast a few weeks back. I've only recently discovered the joy of having a cup of tea while having a shit on the toilet, which previously, up until that point, I considered to be kind of a crime.
Yeah.
Right, because I brought a food stuff into a potentially unhygienic zone.
I
of
mean,
my
something
house.
could splash up.
You never know,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But I actually found a lot of acceptance on this podcast
Yeah.
when I brought
Yeah,
that up.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
very
yeah,
gratified
yeah.
for that, and I've since made that sometimes part of my life. The step beyond that to eat
Yeah.
while on the toilet, and eating is a stretch because it's a slurry. But
You're
it
silly not
seems-
enjoying.
It seems weird to poo and eat a solid at the same time. I don't know about that.
Yeah. 'cause-
But that's like the water cycle, isn't it? Almost. It's like
That we learned about at school.
that we learned about at school.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like rain comes,
Like rain
evaporates,
shadow
but it's
and-
like you will never be truly empty if
You
you're
will never
eating
be-
while you're
No.
shitting.
It's like slavery.
It's
You'll never be free.
and your gut's just going, oh my god, I just got rid of this.
Yeah.
You know?
What
Yeah.
are you doing?
But this
today?
that can't be the pinnacle and highest aspiration of society. That can't be it. That can't be what we're doing this for, right?
This idea that we have to efficientize eating and also perhaps therefore shitting.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, if you're drinking liquid food all day, you're going to be squirting that shit out of yourself. It's not going to be solid.
Well,
Well, it can't be.
yeah, unless it
Can't
comes out
possibly
as some
be.
kind of like.
New pipe.
We've created a new pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You drink enough Huel, your
Yeah,
body finds a way. But you
Yeah.
sweat it out.
I'm kind of picturing, like when we put like you make like a cornstarch and water syrup and put it on an upturned speaker and it like dances. That's kind of what I'm imagining.
Creates the
That's what
sound.
Huel would be like.
Yeah, it's oobleck. Well, the other ad I've seen, and this is for bulk.com, and this is bordering on being like a McDonald's poetry thing,
Oh.
is it's black and white, high contrast,
Good.
but it's panning across a very scripted gym.
Okay.
So like, here's people at Station 1 doing something. And I shit you not, it's like warriors trained together. And it's like someone doing press-ups, and it's someone next to him going like, yes, 1, 2.
Who does this work
And then
on?
it pangs across, and it's a guy, and he's on his own. He puts his headphones on, gets on the balance bars, starts doing like up and downsies or whatever.
Yes, bro,
and they're
that's what
like,
they're called,
So
yeah.
he goes,
Yeah.
so he go from warriors train together, pan across. Warriors train alone.
Oh.
Next one, and I can't remember the imagery, but it says like warriors train to failure. Don't know what that term is.
doesn't
I
mean
guess
anything.
it means you keep going until you.
They're not
physically
warriors either. By
die.
definition,
That is a gym
by
team.
definition, they're not warriors.
And then
They're not fighting anything.
They're not fighting you.
but so train to failure. It's like, okay, you're losing me, but I guess I'm a virgin cuck, and I don't know what's
you don't know
going
anything
on.
I guess
Yeah.
I'm still here.
But then the final
Iron
one
Church.
is confident woman picks up her protein bottle, and it goes. It's just like, warriors never miss their protein. Bulk.com.
Bulk.com.
I guess.
Bulk yourself.
Bulk yourself.
No, not having it. Not having anyone who's referred to as a warrior who hasn't been in a war.
Yeah.
Not
They're,
having that.
hey, they're fighting a war twice daily with their toilet, all right?
Well.
Yeah.
There is that.
Left many good
That's
comrades.
the toilet's battle rather than theirs, though, isn't it?
Fuck me.
Yeah.
What a joyless existence.
Also,
But imagine like going through the day going, oh yeah, I'm not going to have any food. I just need to get stuff in me
yeah,
to
because
just get rid of it later
I've got to do these
to
Excel
keep
spreads.
me fucking alive.
But this is like, again, it's like the unwanted distractions of life are just inefficiencies keeping
Yes.
you from your
Yeah.
goals.
And that therefore you should sack all of those off
Everything.
and just work.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. Work
Yeah.
and gym. That's what your life should be. Because everything else is wasting your time or being
Yeah.
lazy.
You're being inefficient.
Fuck off.
So yeah, so it's like
It's embarrassing.
It is
man.
embarrassing.
It's really embarrassing.
Yeah. We've got
Like if you watch that ad and you're like, you get a little mini chub, and you're like, oof, I wish I was a warrior.
But also,
Yeah.
presumably,
Fuck me.
nobody who's watching that advert isn't already taking protein.
And that's the kind of stupid thing at the
Yeah.
heart of it, right? Is that they're already going to the gym
Because I
despite
can't imagine
not
they're
being
getting any
called a
new customers.
warrior.
I can't imagine any new customers going, "Oh shit,
that seems
how-
Yeah, I
that seems
should be-
that seems
I
like a
should be
healthy
doing that.
lifestyle.
This is
I
my
really
gateway.
want in on that.
Yeah.
The thing is also, if you're hoofing protein at the rate that is required, you got no time to be watching ads.
no, yeah, why would you be watching television?"
That's going
Yeah,
to
also, yeah, television's for lazy people.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
life. Like, okay, I'm shitting. I'm working out. That's it. You
yeah,
know,
that's it.
Yeah.
I can't be watching ads.
Maybe some Excel spreads.
I'm
Yeah.
doing rip curls whilst shitting as well.
Yeah.
So
Other
that's
hand,
you know,
Excel spreads.
Yeah, Excel spreads. Otherwise, that's just wasted time.
But the aspirational lifestyle they're projecting in these ads is that, like, well, of course you're a dad. Of course you got a beloved son. Of course you take the time to play frisbee with him or
Yeah.
something, you know, and then beat the shit out of him when he beats you.
In the black and white
because
park.
Warrior's going to lose. Yeah. And also, of course, you have a successful job. We're quite vague about what your job is and how
Yeah.
you found the time for it, you know.
Yeah.
But it's good enough for you to wear
Yeah.
a tight shirt.
But of course you got a job.
But of course
right?
you got a
Yeah.
job.
Oh, you gotta have a job.
Of course you got a job.
And probably
Pay
a
for
bit-
that Hulk.
Probably
Yeah,
a bit
yeah,
of
bulk,
exactly. Yeah,
whatever it is.
yeah. And admittedly, yeah, you are on a disciplinary hearing because you keep missing meetings because you're shitting what can only be described as some kind of frosting. You know, kind of.
Aaron, it says here you've taken 16 shit breaks in one day. What is your answer to that?
Well,
Oh, I'm sorry, I was just working out.
It's almost like
Can I go for a shit?
technically,
shit?
technically, boss. You know, I didn't really surface for long between those. It counts as one
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
break,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
working whilst shitting, so it's
4-hour
fine.
shit break.
Yeah.
God love them. Well, good luck to them.
I just
Good luck, I
like.
guess.
Yeah, you can't get infinite gains. It doesn't work.
There's no such thing as infinite games.
It is also
Gains.
funny how
Games.
you can get protein from food.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
I don't know
wait.
if
You can enjoy it.
I don't know if they know this, but protein has been something that has been in literal food since the dawn of the earth.
Just
Yeah.
sit down.
And food
Have a
can
meal.
come in the form of a meal.
Yeah,
and
that's
a
true.
meal can be a really enjoyable thing you can have with your wife.
Social occasion.
I don't follow.
Yeah.
What if you're like, it's a special occasion, you and your wife want to, like, you know, it's an anniversary or something, and you're like, you know what, tonight, dear, I'm going to pour the Huel into a casserole bake.
I'm gonna pour the Huel into the top of a tagine.
Someone must have done that. Like a Huel fondant.
Then I put a candle in the Huel. Oh no, it's sinking. It's like
Yes.
quicksand.
You've got one of those, like, flatbed ovens, you just, like, you're kind of coiling the Huel
Coiling
off.
the Huel.
Like a Huel fountain.
What happens if you bake a Huel? If I pour out Huel into a tagine, then put that in the oven and bake it, what do I get?
I think it's like a peeled sausage, right?
Oh yeah, or does it become like
Surely
polystyrene?
it just get black and polystyrene.
Yeah.
Just like glues to the tin.
With a sausage skin on it.
Because apparently, like, I don't know, like, Huel comes in all manner of flavours. Oh, it's chocolate. All I can picture is that if it's got that much fucking protein in it, I'm just getting raw sausage meat.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what you're...
Also, if chocolate is one of the flavours, I don't want my lunch to just be
Just with
chocolate.
chocolate, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a baby. I want a baby.
I'd want like a steak flavour, I think.
I don't know if you would. Would you liquid steak?
But that's protein.
Yeah, I know. It would match
I'm
up with what I'm eating. But
tricking
I don't
my
know if I want
brain.
to drink a steak.
Yeah. The
Peppercorn sauce.
Yeah, the
Oh, yeah,
Huel
gravy.
Labs.
Yeah, I'll have a gravy.
I'll have a gravy.
Yeah.
I'll have a pint of gravy.
I'll have a Bovril flavoured.
That's the first protein shake. Bovril.
What's it called? Huel.
Huel.
That'll do.
Yeah.
Bovril X Huel. They've partnered up.
Oh,
It's
finally,
happened.
they're together. Yeah.
Bovril X Huel.
Hello, Bovril X Huel.
Hello.
You're shitting yourself to death.
Hello.
That's weird. That's the 17th call this morning.
Sorry, I can't hear you. It sounds like someone's like dropping like a cutlery.
Sarah, is that coming out of your mouth or your ass?
I'm so sorry. It sounds like someone upended a cutlery drawer down a storm drain. Is that your ass?
Sounds like the wild, mean streets of LA.
Please call a doctor.
Why are you on the hotline for Bovril X Huel?
Please call a doctor. Or the Yakuza. I don't know, like someone. Someone.
Call me Yakuza,
It's the only people who can help.
Oh, Christ, good luck.
Oh, man. Yeah. I'm probably gonna
Oh,
get
well, I
some
wish
Huel,
them all, I
actually.
wish them all the best.
Good luck to him. Good
Their
luck to him.
joyless,
I haven't tried
high
it.
contrast existence.
might be great.
Yeah, maybe it's great. Maybe we're
I
assholes.
can't see it ever happening.
No. Also, just to finish the thought, like if you buy Huel, you get a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's an
But
annoying.
otherwise, how's everyone supposed to know you're having Huel?
marketing bullshit.
I think we need to teach people in general like greater creative literacy, because if you get to like the age of 38 and you're like, man, how do I express my personality? I'm going to put on a Huel t-shirt.
I think I'll wear my Huel t-shirt.
I like, dude, try anything.
Yeah.
I'll wear my Bovril X Huel t-shirt.
Bovril
now,
X Huel.
now you're talking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Bovril X Huel. Hello.
Why is it just called Bovril X Huel now?
They have their own
What
outline.
happened to Huel?
They have their own outline because they needed it.
Yeah.
Basically, like all these old pranks. Bovril, I wouldn't put it past him to go, we've pivoted hard.
Yes, we've got a protein
and now
line.
there's a Bovril shake.
If there's two things that combine would make you shit your guts out, it's Bovril X Huel. Let me tell you.
It's like a pint glass of aggregate.
Yeah.
Like, there's no other way.
Bovril just comes out like a jet. You could cut glass.
Beam.
I
You have to have a special glass for it.
Yeah.
Oh
you
yeah,
would,
yeah.
Yeah.
I just it's like, Hovis has partnered with Huel. And, I'd
Hovis
like
X Huel.
Hovis X Huel.
It's like time to make a sandwich. It's just like why is this bread so wet and heavy?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to make a sandwich from my Hovis X Huel loaf and
Yeah.
my Nutella X Huel spread.
Spread, yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
And my Oxo X Huel salt. I'll sprinkle atop.
Did we talk about it on air like that? That's sliced bear meat.
Oh, yeah.
Like sandwich meat that looks like a
He's
bear.
got a
sandwich.
name, hasn't he?
I mean, yeah, I can't remember his name now. But
Is that Billy
there
Bear
must be all
meat?
sorts goes into that.
Wouldn't it be weird
to
like,
shape it like that?
if every time you like squeeze out some Huel onto a hob, it kind of makes that shape? That's
Yeah.
weird.
Always makes a Billy Bear face.
Yeah.
Always.
That's weird.
Without fail.
The bear avatar is trying to
It's like
escape.
one of those Play-Doh templates.
Yeah.
I think if aliens come to this planet and they see Billy Bear meat,
Yeah.
I think that's going to be something that makes
Don't
them
worry,
go,
lads.
actually, you can't join the Council of Planets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, we were going to invite you into
were so close.
this beautiful, peaceful federation of galactical races, and
Yeah.
you were going to discover an era of medicine, technology, and exploration like you have never, ever imagined.
Yeah.
But because you did that bear meat thing, like, I'm
You're
sorry,
out.
you can't.
You
like,
are out.
You did that to living creatures on your planet, and I can't believe you've done this. You extruded a sheep through this horrible machine.
No species in the entire sentient collective galaxy has ever extruded anything.
Yeah.
Extruded life.
It's what that sheep would have wanted.
Yeah.
I think that's what he would
That's
have
the
wanted.
claim we
I
would
do
make.
look at food sometimes and I'm a bit like, God had no part in this.
I wish we hadn't done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Very popular, though.
aliens visiting now. It's kind of like what I'm praying for. It's like when an adult comes around and discovers
Yes.
that a gas pipe's been leaking. Oh, this is why they're like this.
This is why they're all like this. Yeah, and they're like the adults coming.
We're going to open the windows.
They're
Let's
like
just-
Alien Mummy.
Yeah, let's just tap that and
Yeah.
open the windows.
And they'll just sort of sort us out and kill all the bad ones.
Yeah,
and
and
then
then
it's
what-
like, oh, thank you.
And we'll just get this. We'll get this like. Oh, I can
the
think.
brain fog's
I can think
clearing.
clearly for the first time ever.
Thank you, Alien Mummy.
Billy Bear meat. Yes,
What?
please.
Yum, 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 yum,
Aye,
yum.
yum, 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 yum.
Yum, 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 yum.
More.
Have you got a love?
Yeah, I got love.
Miserable animal. Yeah.
My love's the Ray Family Derby.
Oh.
So by the time this comes
I
out,
don't know what this means.
you will.
Sounds nice.
The day this comes out, which is next Tuesday, and
Usually.
or as the listener will be hearing it, this Tuesday,
Oh yeah.
or today,
Like right now.
today, Cheltenham Town will be playing Gillingham.
Oh, and this is the Ray family.
This is the Ray Family Derby.
Oh yeah.
Cheltenham versus Gillingham next Tuesday, 7:45. I'll see you there.
How many
AM.
members of your family
AM.
support Jill's?
None, zero,
Just you.
just me.
Right, and then how many members of your family support Cheltenham?
One.
Okay.
Me versus my mum.
So this is the extent of the derby.
Yes, the Ray
Right,
Family
okay.
Derby.
Does that make it a varsity? You've got like two.
In a manner
rival-
of speaking,
rival
yes.
camps. Yeah.
And
Good
obviously
knowledge.
other
you.
pigs will be down the home end.
Wait,
I'll be in the. I'll
He's
be
not a
in-
member of the
He's not a
family,
member of the
technically.
family, but he is there.
He'll be present.
They'll be in the home end. I'll be in the away end.
So you'll be away from your mum.
I'll be away. I'll be at the opposite end of the ground.
Yeah,
Literally
yeah.
the opposite end of the ground.
It's
Okay.
a lovely family event.
I'll see them. I'll see them before the game. I'll see them after the game.
No, your mom's got like a sock full of sharpened pennies.
Yeah. Well, she always says she doesn't like it because she doesn't know who to support. But I'm like, well, you support Cheltenham.
I think she does.
I think she does.
She's just being nice to you.
Telling me
Oh,
that.
I couldn't possibly pick sides.
Yeah, let's go. Take that, you bastard.
My awful son.
Yeah.
Smacks you upside the head with a toilet
Yeah.
seat. Where did that come from?
But
Branded.
I've seen Gillingham win. I've seen Cheltenham win. It tends to be a draw. Actually,
You've not seen Gillingham win.
I have.
Don't lie.
I bloody have.
So they're playing on Tuesday.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
What a
I'll be
weird
there.
lie. Yeah.
Locally.
Got your ticket.
Got my ticket. Bought it. Student ticket. Wink.
Student of life.
Cheaper, innit?
It's well, at least you don't have to travel like
Exactly.
to
I
the
can
ass end
walk
of
to a
nowhere.
Gillingham game,
Yeah.
which is very rare considering it's normally a 4-hour trip there and a 4-hour trip back.
Yeah.
Is it?
To Gillingham, yeah.
I did not know it was that far.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
quite far.
Just imagine disappointment on your doorstep rather than 4.
But I'll be home by 10.
Yeah.
Incredible.
You
I'll
can be
be
crying in
great.
your own bed.
Exactly. Exactly. I'll be lamenting the wasted time, but locally.
Yeah.
We're
'cause-
laughing, but it's exactly what's
Yeah.
going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because let's be very clear, you are going to lose.
Well, we'll see, won't we? We shall. I'll let you know next. I'll forget.
No, I reckon it'll be worse than that. I reckon it'll be a 0-0 draw.
Oh,
It will
there
be
have been
the-
0-0 draws before.
Oh, I've sat through many of them, thanks to you. Yeah, if this will be an utterly miserable 90
it
minutes.
does. I've seen
yeah.
2-2s, 1-1s.
What a lovely thought.
Gills
that-
have won there 3-0, lost
What
1-0.
a lovely thought. There's a worse outcome than your favourite team losing.
Yeah,
What a lovely comforting thought.
yeah.
Yeah, what a great sport we've arrived at. That incentivises just playing to a mediocre draw. What
yeah.
happened? Nothing.
Nothing. Hooray!
Oh, I could do this at home.
Yeah. Well,
We had possession.
technically, I could.
47% of the time.
It's live on the app, so I could watch it at home for free.
You got
But
an app?
I'm gonna go.
Wouldn't be a Ray family derby.
Sky Sports play games that are not played at 3 o'clock on a Saturday on the app live, so I
Right.
could watch it on the app, but I'll go.
It's different. when
I'll
you're
be
there.
there.
Are there any other games playing at 7:45 on Tuesday?
Oh yeah,
in January.
there'll be many games.
So how do I pick when I open the app?
Well, I'd pick Cheltenham versus Gillingham if I were you.
There
Is
you
that
go.
the hot
That's a
ticket?
recommendation.
That's the best game there'll be.
And this is
probably.
League 2?
Don't, John. Every time we talk about football, John starts asking me how the league pyramid works,
He's
and
very
I explain
No,
it to him.
no, I know how it works now. I'm just hoping. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt that your team may have actually achieved
it's
something.
League Two.
Yeah.
So I'm not
Hey.
going to go through this whole rigmarole of
Hey, could be
explaining
worse.
to John how the football pyramid
Could be the
works.
Johnson's Paint Trophy.
Yeah.
So
Very nice.
doing all right.
That's good.
Well,
knowledge.
this also brings up another thing, which is: have you seen this newspaper headline before? Next to a picture of me and my mum.
Oh, I did hear about this. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, once upon a time, many years ago, in fact, I'll tell you the year, it was 2011. Cheltenham and Gillingham were playing each other on the opening day of the season.
Unbelievable that.
The local rag got in touch and said,
Yeah.
hey, we know that your mum's a Cheltenham season ticket holder and you're a Gillingham season ticket holder. We'd like to do an article about you in the newspaper. I
Yeah.
said, sure.
When are these two gonna get along?
Get along.
And,
Well, to bury there.
And they interviewed us at a house when we house shared.
Yeah, yeah.
And my mum came round and they took a picture of us. And I went, Mum,
She's in her kit. You're in your kit.
correct.
Great.
And I specifically remember saying to my mum, wouldn't it be funny if it was a slow news day and we ended up on the front page? And I was very much kidding.
Joking.
Yeah.
So anyway,
yeah.
I went to the local shop on the day of the game thinking, I'll buy a copy for later. I'll see if we're in the paper. Fucking hell, we're on the front page, aren't we?
Incredible.
Not only that,
Congrats.
thank
Not
you so
only
much.
that.
Not only that, but next to the very small headline under our photo that says, they're a family divided, but only at the match.
Wait, that's a good
It's
headline.
a massive, massive headline that says, child sex abuse, outrage at appeal. Splashed on the front page next to a picture of me and my mum. And the worst thing is, I look like the pedo.
Let me see it again. Oh, yeah, you do.
If we remember, we'll
Yeah.
put it on the group. That's fine. But
Yeah.
that is an abiding memory of this Ray family derby, and I'm sure it'll come up tomorrow.
I'm sure it
when
will.
I see
And
my
you've
mum. Tomorrow, Tuesday.
you've met in combat since 2011. That
Many
wasn't like
times.
the last
Yeah,
time,
many times.
What's the running average? Who's ahead?
I think Gillingham have probably won more games, but it usually out of the various and many games. But
I'm sorry if I
it
sound-
tends to be a draw. It tends to be 1-1
Yeah.
What, most games?
most of the games between us. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably best to imagine the most mediocre outcome.
But one of my favourite memories of supporting Gillingham full stop has been at Cheltenham when we were 1-0 down from the 3rd minute, and we scored twice in the 90th minute
wow.
and won 2-1. It was brilliant.
God, there must have been a few wow, that would have pushed a few people over the edge.
That was brilliant.
There would have been minds lost.
Besides the fact we were playing Cheltenham, it was just a good memory. That anyway, that'd be nice if we had that next Tuesday. That'd be lovely.
Bloody hell.
So we shall see.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
That'd be
There we
remarkable.
go.
Tell us all about it.
I will. I'll try and remember next time.
I've got a love.
Here we go.
Yes.
I love Miriorama,
Oh yeah.
Oh, here we
which is
go.
something I've talked to you a little bit about, but it is it's ostensibly a toy from the Victorian times. And really, what it consists of is a box with like usually around 16 to 20 what they refer to as plates.
Yeah.
Which would be like pieces of kind of hard board,
Right.
which have got pictures on them.
Yeah.
The gimmick is they are sort of thin strips, like sort of taller than they are wide.
Yeah.
Right. With what looks like a little sliver, vertical sliver of a landscape scene.
Okay.
But the gimmick is you can lay them out in any order.
Oh.
And it makes a scene, and they always match up, no matter what order you put them in. So, to give
Oh.
you an example, that's what they look like.
Yes.
Right. But
I see,
because
right.
of how they're designed, the horizon line and anything in
Yeah,
the foreground
they
will
match
always
up.
line up,
Yeah.
even though they're radically different from
Yeah.
thing to thing.
Nice.
And this, partly I love it because it's artistically very beautiful
Yeah.
and very clever, and it's like quite remarkable how it's able to do that. But also what I love about it, and I think it says something about a more innocent time perhaps, is that this was a toy that kids would play with in the Victorian era
God love them.
for hours.
Yeah.
They would just sit there and like,
Well,
what if I put this
I can
tree
imagine
here?
that. I can imagine that.
What else can you do? It's like, count your rickets.
Exactly.
There
I mean,
were
you're going to
no-
die in 20 minutes.
There were no
probably.
hobbies.
I'd love to hear with these rickets.
Yeah. But it's like, I feel like toys are shit now.
Yeah.
To a
Well.
degree. Yeah, you could comment on this as a dad.
Well, interestingly, Jacob likes puzzles, so I suspect this probably was very popular
That's a
at the
Victorian.
time.
That's a Victorian
toy.
puzzle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he loves jigsaw puzzles, and he's very good at them. But I suspect, kids back then would have loved stuff like that.
Hoop and stick.
Yep.
Is that a hoop and a stick?
I've had a go at hoop and stick before.
Hoop and a
Yeah.
stick.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Does it work?
You need to have good hand-eye coordination, I suspect. For
Oh,
that.
I'm
Yeah,
ruined.
and probably not be an old man,
Yeah.
I guess.
That as well.
But they're made of metal, which is
Yeah, that's cool.
what's hard.
I'd
about
play
it.
with that as a young boy.
I can
Maybe
understand it.
even
I
now.
can understand the appeal of hoop and stick.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean these things.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I've tried to get hold of a set. There's very few. Like a lot of people have made modern Miriorama sets.
Yeah.
And they're not as appealing because they're kind of cheating a bit. They look a bit crap. They're
Yes.
a bit simple.
So you want like a classico
There is
Victorian?
like a classic one. There's like the set,
Oh.
which was kind of like the only one for like decades.
Thompson's esteemed
Yeah,
Miriorama.
it's called something
Yeah.
like Mr. Panicotti's incredible Miriorama boxed set,
Educational and informative.
and you can buy originals of that, which are in
Oh.
antique, and they're like thousands.
Yeah.
And then they have been republished and reprinted,
Nice.
but only in small runs, weirdly. And it's the same art again. It's
No
that-
demand.
it's that
No
art I showed you.
demand.
And they're like 400 or 500. And there's a few of those on eBay, but I'm like, oh, fuck, that's a lot of money.
Just draw your own pictures.
But then I found someone who's got a photo of all of them online because it's a very old thing and you can just see them all. So conceivably, I could cut them all out in Photoshop.
Yeah.
I could print them, back them on board, and I could have my own set.
Lovely.
Which I'm thinking I might do.
How many cards are we talking?
I think it's 16.
Ah.
It's not very many.
Is it meant to be vaguely educational, or is it just like
No,
someone going for a walk, or
Yeah, like one of them.
Enhance your creativity.
Yeah, one of them's got like a castle in the sort of mid-ground, and then one of them's got like a harbour in the background, and then one of them's got like a group of kids sat around a fire in the foreground, like a campfire. One of them's got like a hiker heading out. But what's really interesting is like when you put them together, it does create weird contexts in your mind because there's one which has got a flock of sheep,
yeah?
but because the hiker's got like a sort of cane, the instant you put him next to the sheep, he looks like the shepherd now.
Oh.
But then when you put him somewhere else,
Looks
he's
like
like
he's
a
doing
hiker.
something else.
Or
Yeah.
something. It's really cool.
Lovely.
It's really
So,
cool.
so it's not like tarot. They're not meant to mean.
No,
something.
they don't really have any meaning, but they do all have a little number along the bottom,
Okay.
which is just there, 1 to 16. And then when you make, it says in there, in little instructions in the box, it says when you make a really nice scene you're very happy with, you can note the number down and then you can make it again. It's like,
I always think people who made stuff like this in the olden days must have been friggin' geniuses.
yeah,
Because
honestly,
they had
creating stuff
nothing
like
to
this.
work with. They were
Yeah.
like coming from nothing.
it's
Yeah,
so
exactly.
complex though. When you actually look at how they always line up, but they line up in different. So there's a hard foreground part to the image, which
Yeah.
is usually kind of like shrubbery, but in a few
Shrubbery?
cases it's like the banks of a river. But because they've painted it in the same colours, the shrubbery just blends into the riverbank.
Oh, that's very clever.
It's so clever.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah, because I kind of seen there would just always be like the same horizon line. 'cause
And
that
yet it
would
manages
be...
to mess it up, and it doesn't look like shit. It looks really good. It's
clever.
genuinely very, very clever, and I kind of do. I think I am going to make a set. I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
I've got a love.
Oh.
It's pretty simple. I'm pointing at it. Look, I love a wall-mounted cable tidy.
Oh, a little bit of trunking.
Trunking.
Is that what it's called?
There we go. He's all over it. I couldn't remember the name.
Yeah, it looks great.
But yeah, so
Otherwise, there'd be wires
it
exposed.
has been a while since we recorded.
Thank you.
But
It has, actually.
this corner is now a little gaming corner.
Oh.
Can you tell?
There's a switch there.
There's no screen.
Well, actually,
Oh my God.
Oh, here we
Buckle
go.
up.
Here we go. Fuck off, John.
Under a curtain.
It's under the curtain on the wall.
Yeah, so for the benefit of the listener,
It's mounted on the wall.
Yeah, we this was a little Christmas project over. We were like, you know what?
Yeah.
Spending too much time on the sofa. Want to actually have a little space.
Why don't we do it officially?
Do it officially? Yeah. So I had a leftover screen,
Yeah.
which had just been
Bless you.
gathering dust in Nick's studio
Yeah.
because we don't use it at work. And I was like, I'm going to mount it to the wall. I'm going to get a home base. I'm going to buy some trunking.
Yeah, trunking.
And we're going to run some cables along the wall.
So
And
what console do you have there?
that is a switch.
Oh,
Nintendo
There's a
Switch.
switch.
by the Nintendo
Got a
boys.
cheeky little shelf.
It's very nice. Yeah.
So there you go. This is the
Oh,
ultimate
well,
like
well done. That's very impressive. John.
middle-aged room now. If you don't have kids, this is the how we're
Little
gonna.
screen there.
Yeah, just
So
filling
do
it
you
with-
sit on the stool there?
Yeah. Now, ironically enough, since putting it in, I have not used it once. So,
Well,
But
Screen.
it's there for you.
but it's there.
The screen?
Yeah,
Oh,
because like I've
you should.
I know I want to. I just I've actually have been working and sleeping. That's been my life.
You want to get a life, John?
I
And the
actually
fuel, of
do.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, here's me mocking protein. I'm just like,
Kind of get it.
work is my protein. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my.
Work is my protein.
Like fuel.
I
You okay?
shit out work in a jet stream.
There we go. I very much like it when things have a place
Yeah.
and they have their own little
That's
special,
very. Yeah, I
special
wouldn't have
zone.
even known that was there.
That's
Well,
the
there you
beauty
go.
of it, right?
To be honest, like, one of the
I
great.
think I actually did see it on Instagram, but I forgot all about it.
Well, actually, I don't know if I posted a picture. Or
Oh
not.
well,
But
maybe
one
you,
of-
maybe you sent it to
I'd
me.
probably, occasionally we talk, outside. Yeah.
Outside of this,
Yeah. To be honest, I just really, really, really like building stuff.
Yeah.
And
Nice. Nice.
one of the greatest luxuries of middle age is having a house that you can kind of abuse to your own.
well, there is that. Yeah, as long as
Yeah.
you don't do anything that will make it fall down.
This is a load-bearing switch nook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gas and electrics, not going to fuck with them.
don't fuck with
Pretty much
those.
everything else I
Yeah,
think is fair
Ain't
game.
nobody should be fucking with those.
yeah.
Not even professionals.
Got a pergola waiting to be built.
Well, I keep hearing about this project that will
Imminent pergola.
require
My
our
Yes.
favourite
input.
band.
Yeah, that,
I'm just waiting for
I
the
love
weather.
those guys.
Just waiting for the weather to improve. We've got all the parts ready to go, and then we'll work out whether my scale drawing is
month
actually.
or so. Then we're in month or so.
We're on the knife edge. Well, there we go.
Wonderful.
What was a Classico episode, wasn't it?
Well,
Oh,
yes.
it sounded like you had someone else there.
No.
A secret
No.
extra hate.
No,
Please
nothing
no.
else.
Yeah.
What
we
do
wanna
we
go
think won?
I think I'd say hate.
Really, that's really out of character for you.
Thank you.
I also think hate because
Well,
there was some real
He's
fuckery
not
in
even
this
played on
episode.
his screen.
I was actually going to say love, but, fuck you guys, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think these were some high quality hates today. I think, like, across the board.
To be fair, we got rage on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's fine.
Rage.
I've got a
bait.
raging content.
We've rage baited
content.
everybody here.
We're going to how do we end it?
I want to start a new podcast. Yeah, about my favourite Star Trek show.